welcome to another thrilling edition of Premiere 2. My name is Peter. Thank you for joining me on a beautiful night here in Tokyo, Japan. I will endeavor to entertain you for about 2.5, maybe 3 hours as we go on a late night walk and talk. And I must say thank you guys so much for being here. It's a little bit later than my normal start time. It's a little bit more awkward than I'm used to starting. But wow, that's like a cool little karaoke place.
Test icicles, cool.
Looks like that's good. The DJ the Dutchman. I did have one small, as the Japanese say, machigaeta. Machigaeta. My mistake. Which is I forgot to turn on text-to-speech for subscribers. As you can see above me, the clock says 10:38 on a Saturday night here in the nation's capital. It was rare. I knew I had some opportunities to show you guys a different part of Tokyo than I normally do. So I brought my streaming bag to my event tonight. And then after it ended, I went on a bit of a walk around the area, try to suss out some cool places. And I thought, you know what? This is kind of cool. I'm near the east side, which is awesome because I never get to walk around here. Why don't I bring the gang and see how long this tech can hold for and before I have to go home. So it's perfect. I only need to walk for like 3 hours, if the tech even lasts that long. And then I can go home, get some rest, chill. So we are near the Sumida River, which is one of the, not early walk and talks, one of the middle ones. So hopefully you guys can enjoy. And I thought, okay, this is also cool because this part of Tokyo is more lit. And I wanted to test the low light sensor. So that's it. That's the update. Let's hopefully you guys dig it because we're chilling. A late night affair here in town. I think if we keep walking this way, we will reach the river eventually. Howdy, Mr. Walk and Talk. How you doing, buddy? I normally never chat, but I love your stream, my guy. Well, thank you very much, comrade. I appreciate you pulling through, Andy. It's really nice outside. It's got a nice chill to the air, but it's not like a invasive cold that rattles your bones. Oh yeah, the event earlier was super fun, mega chill. I really like the people that I got to spend time with today. I had like one can of highball.
This is a present.
Yo, Shogun. Thank you so much, man. The Big 10. Rocking up. I appreciate that. Seriously. Hopefully you guys can see tonight with the low light. Hopefully it's not too dark. I basically stuck to the all freeze this evening. You guys know I love my Suntory all freeze. And then I ate delicious food, had great conversations. And then I was like, after the party wound up, I said, all right, boys, I'm going to go start work. And they're like, man, you're crazy. What the hell are you doing? Why would you start work? These are cool. This is basically for bicycles, right? So this metal grid right here is so that you can walk your bicycle up and down so that you can go park it underneath this building. I don't know if this is like an apartment or if it's a place to work, but that's what those metal grids are for. Yeah, it's kind of nice. This is also bigger than my entire apartment complex, and it's for 2 parking spaces. Not bad. You saw Bobert use that? Is that Rob? Is that Robert's new nickname? So, That Boberto DVD. Oh, okay. It all makes sense now. But I also, I did indulge with some absolutely delicious foods. And so I thought this is also good for me to get some walks in. Yesterday, holy shit, what a great stream. We played through the entirety of Dispatch. What a game. What an amazing game. I really felt like it was not game of the year material, but it's definitely going to be on my short list of the Pete Awards that we do at December 31st. Ain't no way Peter's literally just walking while Connor's playing Elden Ring. That literally, what does that even mean? What am I supposed to do? I was watching him all day. Is it unusual for me to walk, or is it unusual for him to play Elden Ring? What part of literally are we discussing here? What are we doing tonight at 10:30? Well, I stayed up last night till, I don't know, must have been around 3:30 in the morning, hanging out with you guys playing Dispatch. And so this is the longest one pip of green I've ever seen. This has been staying there for okay, there we go, finally. Oh, that was rocketing down. Let me see here. I'm just getting some exercise in because I was on the east side, and so the other thing I should mention is that my entire backpack broke again. I didn't even do anything. I know it was my fault. But I don't know why it broke. That's why I don't think tonight's stream will last very long. Because I spent the entire night charging it, and when I woke up today, one of the USB-C ports on the Bella box was no longer working. Have I ate? Oh boy, did I eat. Yes. I ate probably way too much food today. I'm not gonna lie, it was a lot. It was a lot. So this walk will offset some of the damage. Pete, I'm not used to this walking speed. Can you slow down? I'm getting nauseous. Listen, I allow all kinds of Robert CD comparisons. But 2 within the first 5 minutes of me walking is way too many. That is way too much. Like, we're getting dangerously close to overloading. I understand Boberto uses his cycle, and I understand that he walks at a sloth's pace. But I'm on a mission of weight loss. And that mission means that I've got to at least move the requisite 0.5 miles per hour. How are you able to carry all of chat? It's a great question. I trained by carrying the cyclothon. I trained by carrying the RV streams. And when I built those muscles, I was ready to take you guys on.
So are you saying that we should slow down the Rob CD references?
Yes, we need to slow them down, spread them out. We got to do that. No Radio Taiso warm-ups. No need to hit the gym. Just a good old-fashioned vibe check. Plus, even before I started streaming, I walk a solid 10K steps a day for the better part of 5 straight years. That's a lot. Probably more. Like 8 or 9 years now, since 2019. So for 6 years, I've averaged yearly 8 to 10K steps a day. Which I know the last walk and talk, my entire argument was that I could live off of less than 100 steps a day. I understand that, but I have done that for a while now. Is my asthma getting better? It is. I think my voice is getting back to its. I can't do all the favorite voices I used to do. Well, all three of them. I can't do I can't run the gamut of like high intensity vocal stuff. But the only lingering major issue I've found, and it's really devastating. Maybe if somebody here has asthma, they can shed some experience on it. The single worst thing that I have right now is that almost any time I drink anything, liquor, water, Pepsi, especially in the morning, so liquor, okay, water, anytime I drink anything, it makes me want to puke because it kind of scratches my swollen throat or something. It's a cool street. Look at that shit. That's cool as hell. This is like Tom Cruise Collateral, give me the briefcase kind of street. So that's kind of really, check with an ENT. Is that like the thing from Lord of the Rings that like carried them, the trees fought after? No, that's probably something else. Mold in the house has been treated. I don't think you can get rid of my kind of mold. Oh, ear, nose, and throat. Okay, so babies can get hand, foot, and mouth. I can get ears, nose, and throat. Okay, I'm getting all these diseases straight. Ears, nose, and throat, the ints. But I am kind of feeling good though. Take a picture of yourself in the alley. Listen, buddy, you don't call the shots here. This is my stream. But if I had a camera, I would. All right, so let's see. Topics of conversation for today. I'm hoping that oh, look at that, boys. You can see the Tokyo sky tree thrusting into the sky with its pink and purple tip. Look at that. I don't know if you guys can see it on the camera, but there it is, Pog Sky Tree. That does mean we must be getting close to the river. Pretty cool. And I would be satisfied, legitimately, walking around the Sumida River for 3 hours straight. Thank you, DB. Yo, spill any coffee today? Let me think. No. I will tell you about a very humorous, which was not humorous at the time, but I find humorous, interaction with my lovely wife. Today we set up the Christmas tree for little Premier 3, and that was, of course, so cute. He helped grab the star, and he actually grabbed it with his little tiny hand and put the star with me, and then I was like, let go of the star, son. And then Yuki had to come and help, and we're all holding him, put the star on the top of the tree. But while we were setting it up, we have a fake tree that I use every year, and last year it was in the background of the subathon, if you remember correctly. So we pulled it out of storage, and I promised her that I would build it today. I'm a man of my word. So she said, hey, before you go out tonight, can you please set up the Christmas tree? I said, of course. Of course I will. That's an obvious thing I'll do for us. And she said, would you like some hot cocoa? That's very sweet. I'd like to have a coffee. But you don't like hot coffee. I'll be fine today. I would love a hot coffee. She knows me well. I love my iced coffees. So she said, okay. And we have more space than most, I think, who live in, central Tokyo, because we live in the far corner of it. So we have like a little living room kitchen that we demolished the wall. So we have a little extra space. So we were deciding, well, I should probably move this extra futon we have, which is like a floor mattress, so that we can have more space for, little Premier 3. And she said, okay, All right, so I start setting up the tree. I get about 70%, I got about 6 or 70% through building this tree. And then I go into my office and I see that the tech hasn't been charging correctly. So then I message Oni Bro and I say, hey, I've had a couple of issues. I grab my portable battery. I come back into the living room where the tree is being built. 60% of it's done, 40% splayed across the floor haphazardly. The futon's against the other incorrect wall. And my wife says, why haven't you drank your coffee yet? I said to her, oh, I'm sorry, honey. Let me go ahead and let me get started on that. So I start drinking my coffee and I sit down on the couch and I'm looking at the tree and she's starting to put it together a little bit. And I'm thinking about, I got to message Oni Bro about this. And she goes, hey, what are you doing? And I said, what do you mean? What do you think I'm doing? Because I'm...
This is a present from me to you.
Lazarus, brother. Thank you, Giga Chad. Big 10 coming through. Get your discounted subs right now. Thank you. Arigatou gozaimasu. So I'm doing all these bits, and I said, honey, what do you think I'm doing? She goes, doing what you're always doing. I said, what's that? She goes, relaxing. At first, I'm not gonna lie. At first, that shit kind of hurt. I was like upset. I was kind of upset about that. I was like, but you know what? Maybe she meant it. She has it with a smile on her face. She knows I work hard. And here's where I made and then she goes, I said, well, I'm not relaxing. I'm just drinking a coffee. And she goes, well, when are you going to move the futon? And before I could even answer, she goes, are you going to finish the tree? And I said, yes. Honey, I can't do all 3 things at once. You didn't marry 3 men, you married 1. I can barely do one thing. And then she said, I can cross here, I think, because there's not any, I'll wait, because I'm a good Samaritan. And I was like, oh, that's so cute. The dog was holding the bottle of water. Okay, they're crossing, so I feel like we're all in this together. If I just kind of vaguely check out this bicycle and go down a little bit and go, never mind, I'll go this way. I don't even know if this thing's gonna change because of the light. So, let me see here. Let's not enter where the police, let's enter where the police are. It's like Danganronpa or something. See what I'm saying? Ah, Sumida River だね。綺麗だね。すごい。I hope you guys can see the lights reflecting off the water, the sky tree. Just we're gonna walk up and down the river a couple times. So, I was telling her, well, I'm really sorry, honey. I'm not trying to be mean, but I can't do all of these things at once. And then I made my fatal flaw, as I always do. I joked back. Oh, hold on a minute. すいません。ごめんなさい。No, いい picture. Hey. So, I was like, hey, little Premier 3, Mommy wants Daddy to do everything. And then she wants to finish the tree, and I start getting up, and then she drops an ornament, and it doesn't break, but it fractures. And then and then I was like, oh, good damn it. And I said, see, you were rushing. And she goes, you were being lazy. And I was like, okay. luckily for us, little Premier 3 was able to unite us back. And him putting the little star on the top of the tree reminded us how lucky we are, and we have a lovely picture. No couch tonight. Yuki will be eagerly awaiting because she's a lovely and understanding person who married a big dumb idiot. That's the way I look at it, at least. He can't move and pick up things, but he definitely has grip strength. He's got a strong gripping power to him. Whoa! Brother! Thank you. Holy 20s from the cowboy. A return gifter with kind intentions as we roll in to the final days of November, when, in my opinion, Tokyo is at its absolute peak.
So after that interaction, we are now down by the river. You don't have some extra bricks in your backpack, do you? Just checking.
Luckily for me, she would have every right, because I can be difficult. We're dealing with two different cultures, but no. I just had to impress upon her the fact that, like, honey, I don't know if you want me to drink the coffee, I can drink the coffee. If you want me to build the tree, I can build the tree. If you want me to move the futon, I can move the futon. Telling me all three in a row is impossible because I'm dumb. But I really appreciate her. You know, when I do these work things, and I've been kind of a social busybody, there's only one person who's been able to take care of all the slack back at home with the newborn baby. That's the super mom. That's her. So she's pretty incredible. Always glad to gift to Perfect Pete. Well, I hope this story's takeaway was, in fact, that surprisingly, I am not perfect. I talk when I should listen, and I joke when I should laugh. Let's see. Will it be soon if Tokyo sees snow? Well, Tokyo does get a light dusting here and there. Sometimes in some years we get a full-on little blanket of snow that covers across the land. But I would say snow, if I recall correctly, is usually in the January, February time. Not so much the November, December. I tell you what though, these are sure fun to walk at night. Like, I think we should stick around here for about an hour walking up and down, because I think at midnight they close off all these lights on the bridge and stuff. And the sky tree goes dark as well. And then we can start checking out Asakusa at the evening. Fixin' Foxy. Such a beautiful view. I flubbed it. I didn't set up TTS. I had turned it all off yesterday for dispatch. Not quite GOTY, but what a banger. And I failed to turn it on. Got to turn on the YouTube link, or any command for that matter. Just got back home after visiting for 2 weeks. So beautiful and nice temperature as well. You know, I've been very lucky. I've noticed a lot of people, I'd say in the past year, but especially in the past 2-3 months, who've come into the channel and said, "Hey Pete, checking you out right now from a hotel, just got into Tokyo today," or "Hey Pete, I just returned," or "I'm heading out there." Seems like a lot of people, even with like how tough everything is economically, the dollar or the pound or the euro to yen ratio, among other currencies, are very powerful right now. So a lot of people's dreams of visiting Japan have been coming to fruition, and I hope that everybody's been having a really great time. That's what I'm hoping. I'm here for a walk and talk, and I miss watching these live. Well, you know, they're not so special. I mean, I love them too. I've grown to love them. I used to kind of despise IRL streaming. Oh, my back. But now I've come to enjoy them quite a bit because I love the health aspect, number one. Number two, I love sharing Japan with everybody. And very, 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 very far down on number three is I love to make money doing very little. You know, we can monetize the walks, and then people like the edited stuff on YouTube. So that's a distant third. Distant third. In fact, I shouldn't even list it. It's somewhere down. If it was, it'd be closer to saying number 3 is like listing number 100 or something like that. Jokes aside, I found, like, the actual thing is that I found IRL streaming to be kind of tough socially, how invasive it can be when you're walking around. And I love doing the bar crawls with Connor and Rob and anybody, John and Alex and all the folks that Chris, everyone that we've done those with. And I found that it got really tough to kind of navigate those waters. When I was with James about a year and a half ago, I had noticed that a lot of places had been very supportive of streaming in places. And I was like, oh, I kind of feel like a jerk. I don't know what I'm doing. That kind of stuff. So these allowed me a chance to chillax to the max and not really get in anybody's way.
Enjoy time.
Thank you, Lazarus. Appreciate you. And so it allows me to kind of like walk and show you guys stuff. We look at cool architecture. I'm hoping that the quality of the camera and the money we've put into the sound and the visuals kind of lead up into a really nice package of cool stuff. All right, so remember this part right here, guys. We're gonna come back here later because this way is Asakusa, but we've already done Asakusa at night on a different stream. I'd be happy to go look at it again briefly. We've also done the Sumida River, but I mean, we could do one of, hey Pete, I finally got my spousal visa to Australia, but I'm having second thoughts as my family lives in America and are growing older. How do you manage leaving your mom back in the States? Okay, I'll tell you that in a minute. Should we do one more lap around the liver? Oh boy. That sounds like I just want to drink, doesn't it? One more lap around the liver. Let's just grab 3 mega highballs and see how it goes. Lap around the river is what I was trying to say. You know what? Let's see how far we can go up the river first. That's what I want to do first. Okay. All right. Because I think if we keep going, we go towards a station I can't quite remember. It's not Yogoku, but it might be. So don't tell me. We're just gonna start walking and we'll figure it out together.
Gobble, 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 gobble.
Hey, what up, Paso? It's good to see your name in here, man. It's been a minute since I've seen that name pop up, and I'm a big fan of that name, Paso the man. So to answer your question, I have 2. And look, if you guys are, this is episode 24 of the Walk and Talk specials. You damn well know a Pete special is that all I do is repeat stories. You sometimes get interesting new factoids. Sometimes I spruce it up with a nice little embellishment to make sure we have some attention span. So if you've heard some of these, if you've heard some of this before, daijoubu? Okay. Oh, is it party night?
Yeah.
Yay, Saturday.
Yes.
Where are you going next?
Oh, next is here. It's really leaving here.
You're leaving?
Yeah.
This is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, have a nice party.
Yeah,
Hi. You're censored. I didn't censor you, by the way. It's not a walk and talk episode without a beer. That's false. It's not a walk and talk episode without a coffee. So if you hear some of the same stories as we go over similar topics, relax. You might learn. We might add some. I don't think I can come here, but let's find out. Oh, wait. Pause, champ. Pause. Wait, map.
Gobble, 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 gobble.
Thank you so much, buddy. Thank you very much, derpy dude. We are here now. I've sucked up. Boy, they're having a good old party over there. Somebody's screaming, chug, 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 in Japanese. Okay. Let's go this way. Let's just keep going down the river and see where we hit up. My guy, how do you sleep if you have a coffee now? Well, the biggest challenge is I'd like to get home, right? Like I would like to reach home and not I just want we've got at least 3 hours of walking and talking. So I got to make sure that I'm awake so that when I get in the taxi or cab, we're going to get back and be somewhat coherent. All right. Now, the thing about getting a spousal visa and moving far away is I have two thoughts on the matter. Number one is the harsh reality of this. It gets worse, then it gets better. Here it is. Number one is a lot of the people who you consider to be close friends actually aren't, in a sad way. It's that you're within close proximity to those people, so you're a convenient friend. Now, I'm not saying you don't have close friends, but I'm saying that as you go away, at first there will be a flurry of messages, possibly even a visitation. But you'll find more often than not that you will be the one keeping those lines of communication open, which can be kind of a sad thing to realize. But this opens the door for you to meet lots of new people and hopefully make some very good friends as well. That's the truth, though. And there's nothing wrong with those people in your life right now. Hey, look, they've got families, they've got other friends, they've got their job, and a lot of people, you can live your entire life with having convenient friends they'll show up to your weddings, they'll show up to your funeral, they're gonna be ride or die, except for the whole ride or die part. They're gonna be you'll grow distant because it's not convenient. Nothing wrong with that. But having a guy like Cousin Jeff, for example, who I still talk to every day, that can be very rare because of the difficulties of life and stuff. Now, the good news is about the family. Your mother, who's ever older, younger, not younger, but older or younger in age, or your grandparents, I can honestly guess they would rather see nothing more than for you to have your dreams be fulfilled. As a new father, I don't know what my dude's gonna get up to, but if his heart leads him to Spain or Mallorca, Germany, America, okay, not America, Canada, I would do everything in my life to facilitate that to come true. And I wouldn't want them to stick around Podunk, Tokyo, or any town USA to try and take care of me. So that's how I think you should look at possibly dealing with this longing emptiness in your heart when you think you're far from home. There you go. You can also come here, and it'll be like having a buddy on your computer screen, your phone, your monitor, or your television. What if your family would actually want you to stay with them, to take care of them, instead of moving away? Well, I think in those situations, I would be the worst person to ask, because I have no fucking clue. I think that sounds like a very specific familial issue. But in general, you don't live your life for other people. You get exactly one life, no continues. Might as well make it your best playthrough. Hey, loved your stream. Thank you, buddy. How about taking care of your parents, worrying about their health? I think, of course, these are different things. If my mother was unable to get medical attention without my intervention or someone to look after them, I would A, try to move her here where my family is, or B, I would do every single thing I could to figure that out. You know what I mean? That's a very specific issue that we're getting into, like choose your own adventure stuff, but I'm sure I would make it work. Huh. We're almost neck and neck with the, I think the other part of the Sumida River was a little more beautiful, but this is cool. The sky tree stands alone as a beacon, as a lighthouse for foreigners to go, oh my God, where are we? Oh, there it is, we're in Tokyo. All right, let's go up here. Tokyo. Have you been to Nagoya? I love okonomiyaki. What? I'm trying to remember how badly I butchered Japanese phrases before I only know 8, so I should just try any other word. Ooh. Pete, I need more lights. I'm afraid of the dark. All right, I got you. Let's go check out this stuff. Uma Musume. I think I did enough of those voices with that. Look, brother, I don't know where I'm at. The walk and talks are going to uncharted territories. Kids are playing? Damn. Kids are playing 11:15? You won't find my son at 5 years old playing out here. Unless it's New Year's. What the fuck? You know what? Maybe I should be happy they're not on iPads. It's pretty late though. It is Saturday night, you're right. I don't know if they close parks at sunset. This looks like one of those situations where it could be a, like this is owned by a private street, and so if you live in these complexes, or the Sumida River doesn't have like official park hours, like a neighborhood park, you know? And they had a parent there, so.
Beep. Enjoy time.
Hey, what's up, Dim Twitch? Thank you for gifting a sub to Needle-Eyed. Pete will eventually be like those speed walkers in athletics, apparently. It's pretty popular in Japan. No, I won't. Where you're walking like this, and I get like a wedgie or like your nipples bleed or something uncomfortable. There's 0%. Nuh-uh. I will be a competitive not mover. How fast can I just degrade in a Herman Miller Eames chair? That's all I want. I'm not dropping that dream. Whoa, that break, that one hurt my eardrums. Oh, that's cool. They can go across the street, but we're still stuck here. All right. You know what else I noticed today? I actually think I need to do this, but I'm very, very scared. Is I think I need to do the like earwax cleaning thing. I heard you get like a 30% hearing buff after you do it. And I think I'm losing my hearing. I've had 20/20 vision my whole life, and I've never had any hearing issues, but I find myself unable to catch so many things lately. And I say like, what's that? I'm sorry, could you repeat that? Like at least 10 to 12 times a day. I'm really nervous about it. But and I was looking into it, and it's like 50% of people like the feeling and 50% find it revulsive. And I don't know where I will end up. I squirt hot water? Damn, that sounds terrifying. I don't think I can do that. I don't got that in me. I think I just have wax buildup. I have a wax buildup problem. I use D-Brox. If you can get it out there, is it like a pill or, oh, wait a minute. Oh, 1 foot in the lane means I'm good to go. Scary shit. All right, ouch, that tree hit me in the head. Hey, look, it's my future turning into moss. Little fishies. So I think that my biggest problem was that I was using Q-tips for 35 years. And then I just found out, like Tuesday, like, hey, don't use those. Those are bad. And I was like, what? Why does anyone buy Q-tips? Like, how was that not, like, if you show, survey says, you know, American Feud style game show, what is the thing you use to clean out your ears? It's Q-tips. So I got schemazed. Q-tips existed before computers. Way before computers. It does, it pushes it in. So I have 35 years of pushing earwax. I hate it, I'm going deaf, this sucks. So I guess I need to do the, I don't know, I'm just afraid it'll hurt. I'm also afraid that they're gonna pull out like half my brain, which is all, like half my brain is like the size of a nickel. So that's what I'm afraid of. Let me see where I'm at. All right, let's go check out Sensogi. Where was I walking to? Really, I wasn't going nowhere. All right, that was the end of that discussion. I just want to tell you, I'm losing my hearing. Now you know. So
Gobble, gobble,
if
gobble.
I don't hear the sub alert, like gobble, 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 that was my fault. Hello, first subbed during peak Castlevania. Been a great month. Well, I'm glad I won you over for month 2. Castlevania was awesome. Retro Run Back Mondays are fantastic. The VOD community and the Twitch community is still partly divided over whether I should keep the sound effects full-time, move them to non-VOD, remove them completely. Some people love it, some people hate it. Few are indifferent. It's the choice that shocks the nation. There is no easy answer. There is no aggro reset.
Gobble, 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 gobble.
Hey, happy Thanksgiving to the chaotic neutral, which is what I think I'm chaotic good on the D&D alignment charts. I have a streak of individualism, but I'm mostly a law-abiding person. But if I have a choice to make my own actions, even if they're not in direct alignment with the law, I will take it. I'm a chaotic good. All right. It's only once a week, so it's not that bad right now, but I'm debating it. I'm finding the balance. I knew when I brought them back, it would take me a little bit of, I just need more time to figure it out. Boy, this whole street's being redone. That's cool. Isn't that neutral good? Nah, it's chaotic good. It's chaotic good according to the cool ways of describing it, which is the Baldur's Gate 2 alignment charts. Hey, Pete, how do you deal with anxiety, especially about future uncertainty? Well, whiskey, don't say that. Depression, okay, they probably have that one too. What can I say? I think that, depression is a very natural thing to have. I'm not immune to it, but I try to keep the perspective of the things I love that I have and the things that I have control over. Normally, to be honest with you, my depression is being caused because of my inability to deal with the things that I actually have control over. One of the things that I've been trying to figure out lately is if I have a lot of loose ends. I'm not like a murderer, but I have a lot of things that I have not closed off. So I have a lot of, let's say I have a lot of open tickets. And I drag my feet on sending the follow-up message or saying X, Y, and Z or dealing with this or that. And all of those tickets that are open give me massive anxiety. But if I can start closing them little by little, I feel a lot better. And I feel mentally free. I sleep better. But the more I keep those tickets open, all right, sirens, if you're fat. Wow, there's been a lot of ambulances tonight. See, South and I are the same. I get very anxious when I know I have things to do and I'm obligated towards. Yeah, me too, man. But let me tell you the other big important thing. I'm not actually a good life advice person. I'm just telling you my faults. So, I don't have that much good advice unless it's hey, what JRPG should I play? I'm a very fallible person. I've made big mistakes and small mistakes. I will make big mistakes and small mistakes. I will do good things. But I'm not really someone that you should hey Pete, what JRPG should I play? Try Valkyrie Profile. Honestly, give it a go. Slap that thing in your PS1, rip it, and tell me what you think. I'm kind of curious. I actually very much recommend Star Ocean: The Second Story R. And if you don't believe me, go watch my 36-hour VOD where we beat the game in one sitting last year. I'm just telling you guys my thoughts and
Gobble, gobble,
prayers
gobble, gobble.
so that you can be like, oh, okay, I resonate with that, or this guy's fucking dumb. I think you're a good life advice person. You're drunk because you're aware that you don't have all the answers. Okay, that's true. My advice is that I have no advice. I'm like an ancient Greek philosopher. Damn, this camera quality is nice. It is very good, I hope. I'm hoping that you guys can see some cool night shots. You have some good lighting. There was this other thing. Oh, while I was waiting for the stream to start, I think I had a scowl on my face because I was trying to make sure everything was working. And you know, I'm flipping all these switches and plugging in all these swatches and turning on all these electronics. And I was staring at my chat phone, and this very kind Japanese man in a very long trench coat, tan, looked like a private detective. I turned to him and nodded at him, and then I went back to my foibles. And then he passed behind me, and he says, "Excuse me." I said, "Oh, hi." He goes, "You okay?" "Yes." "Do you need any help?" "Oh, no, I'm fine. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it." He goes, "Hi." Yeah, I probably look like a fucking lunatic staring at my phone with a backpack in front of me, scowling at 10:30 at night, wondering what I'm doing. So thank you, dude, who was arming a bomb or following people or God knows what. But he was very kind to, you know, probably thought I was lost. All right, let me check. I'm checking, I'm consulting my map. This way. Yo, Jenny? Jenny, I go to Jenny Degen night and you go to Peter Sober night? What's up, IRL bros? Hey dudes, welcome. You've caught me at a rare hour of a Tokyo walk and talk in the evening. And I'm hoping that you guys stick around and vibe with me for a bit. Appreciate you. Now, do you want the good news or do you want the bad news? All right, the good news is you get to see Japan like you've never seen it before. Boring. That might resonate. The bad news is, as good as the camera quality is, I don't know if I can compete with that or Ginny in terms of content. So you guys can go from action-packed, super fun to chilling with me as we explore the east side of Tokyo at night for about another two and a half hours. Should be good. So thank you. This is a part of Tokyo that I'm not usually in. Good evening, Pete and Raiders. Looks like a nice chill walk. It is absolutely beautiful outside. And would you look at that reveal? All of this for Ginny and the Raiders. Ooh. Inane. Now it's shrine time. That's right, this is Sensogi. Good catch, brother. Let's go take a look over here. This is actually the rare time where Sensogi is going to be mostly empty. You come here on New Year's, brother, your prayer should be to escape within the day, not good health or success in your business. You just better hope that you can get it all done in 12 hours.
Gobble, 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 gobble.
This place is shoulder to shoulder rammed because it is popular. Recently, I've seen a lot of people, cool little street there. I hope that the lighting on the camera is capturing one of the reasons I think Japan just looks so cool. Towering mega buildings and then like Edo style Shoten guys right beneath them. It's such a wild perspective. So cool. My first night in Tokyo, I went here, immaculate vibes. Let's see if I can compete. Isn't Japan that place in anime? It is. You are correct. That is John Japan. So over here, they almost always now, these used to be seasonal, but every time I've come here recently, these things are in full display almost year round. And it's this little yatai, which is like snack shacks. You've got some, let me pretend I can read. You have Jumbo Frank. It's a Jumbo Frank, which is I think what they call them in Castlevania. You have Dango, Yakisoba, Kimotsu, and crab. I'm talking about Shack Pack. No Shaquille O'Neal Shack Packs today. But let's go over here and take a look at what many people. So here over to the right, I don't know if you guys can see it. Camera, please look up. This is the pagoda under. Well, I'm blinding you guys, but behind it, this was mostly burned down, unfortunately, during a World War II air raid. But, whoops, that's my backpack. But they were able to rebuild it. And then if you go right here, as soon as we turn this corner, you should see the legendary Sensogi. I find it fascinating that it's open basically all night. People still coming here after work or after a nomikai on a Saturday, like no different than us, still praying, throwing in their offering. Maybe they live in the area, so they're stopping by to give a quick prayer for a sick pet or a business deal. Then there's the omamoris you can buy. So in Asakusa, they do a very nice job of telling you like all of the different types of omamoris you can get. Traffic safety car, good health, passing the examinations, that's a big one. You always got to pray for passing your entrance exams. You can ward off evil, or as I say, moderators. Business success, I should buy 6,000 of those. Lots of interesting stuff. The Muscle Man one is, health, muscle, and longevity. Well, those are the two gods in the front. I don't want to say it's Fujin and Raiden. That just, I think, is factually incorrect. But I do know that they are there. I forgot the, please pray for Jenny to find husband soon. No, Jenny is a badass woman who don't need no help from me, brother. She got her shit on lock. I'm proud of her. She's what I aspire to be. She's a strong, independent woman who waddles, bikes, and travels across the world with only chat as her guide, which is why she's lost. This is an omikuji. So this is where you can throw in some cash and you pull a fortune. I did not bring any cash. My apologies. I don't think omikujis accept IC transit cards yet. But there's usually four. There's kichi, which is good fortune. Chukichi, which is pretty good. That's better. Then there's daikichi, which is the best fortune you can get. But the bad one is called, it's the one I always get. What's the bad one? It's not Kit Kats. That's what you wrote. Kichi, Chukichi, Daikichi. I forgot. It's not that. It's a totally different word. But they say, hey, if it's like gone or something like that. But if you get the bad one, it tells you, is it show? Might be show. That sounds right. So if you get the bad one, it says, worry not. Just tie it to a tree so that you can pass your bad luck off onto, not Mother Nature, but like it'll be stuck there and not with you. So that is, let's do, oh look, they're doing like a TikTok. That's cool. Everybody's streaming and doing TikToks these days. I wonder, I don't even know, but look at that. Look at this little cool shot. So let me see here. Kyo, that's what it is. It's definitely Kyo. It's definitely Kyo. All right, ready? Editors, please add cool music. People are blocking. Edit them out.
Gobble, 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 gobble.
Ouch. I'm very familiar with that one. I want to see what their cool background is. Oh, it's just a street. Well, what's up, Rob? How you doing, buddy? Today I prayed for Rob, and you got mentioned like 6 times when I started my stream today. So, okay, I want you guys to imagine. This is the Osmo Pocket 3. So hopefully its low light sensor is pretty decent. So on New Year's or even just a regular day, this is completely packed. One way to the left, usually going back towards the entrance, and to the right, coming into the temple. All of these lights hanging up here.
That's funny.
Oh, excuse me? Only 6? Yeah, well, I don't know half of your names, by the way. They're like, oh, that's like a Boberto. And I'm like, if that's Rob CD. And then someone goes, whoa, slow down there, partner. You're moving more fast than I'm used to. Okay, you're a Rob CD viewer. And then I get like a couple of, hey, mates, when are you getting the mega high? I was like, okay, that's enough. Thank you, Evor915. And thank you for the 39 months to Rob CD or Boberto. All these are shops. Now, whoa, insane. Excuse me, baking powder, Sunrock, throwing into non-clankers. That's extremely kind. Thank you. I appreciate that. Broman did make an appearance tonight. Let's go take a look down here. Thank you, guys. Hope you're enjoying. Thanks again for the raid, Jenny. Hope you had an amazing stream. I'm sure you did. But all of those shops are trying to sell like character goods or fun stuff. But I find them to be a little bit, what's the word, like kitschy or touristy?
Time for Petter to mossy over to the Mushi vending machine and eat some like Boba 2 RC.
No, see, Boba 2 was my original screen name, but I rebranded to Peter. Bober 2 is no longer in charge of the channel. It's under new management. Thank you, Giles. DWRC as well. There's also a famous foreign guy over around this area that does like woodblock prints. That looks pretty cool. Yesterday I worked 3 hours because upper management is insane. All my shit is blocked. I hope all's fine for you guys. Well, I'm so sorry to hear that, buddy, but will these bright lights fix you and heal you? Wow, it looks like it's like if this was Breaking Bad, this would now be set in Mexico. I would be doing like, Jesse, we gotta cook. I played too much Dispatch yesterday. What? It went back to back? Whoa, sorry, buddy. I'm like, it broke the thing. It broke everything. Shit, dudes. First of all, Wispy Frost 37.1. It's probably supposed to be down to 371. Thank you for dropping in, the bro man. And then Balacen. Thank you. What the fuck is going on? Explosive Kiwi with the 10. Thank you guys. So let this be a reminder for all of you out there. This is a metaphor. This dank alley is where Pete lives, and then you've got Rob, where Rob lives. Pete lives. Rob lives. Sorry guys, I'm packing bags and I'm moving because Dodge Lightyear to the rescue. Mother. Thank you. Holy shit. Thank you guys so much. I'm moving out. I'm getting up in the world. Thank you, DJ, for giving a thing to Boberto. You guys are awesome. Seriously, thank you. I am humbled by your generosity. I have such great friends in Tokyo, and I'm very excited. I have a house viewing tomorrow that I really hope that I'm hoping we can get, because I would love to get my family into a new house for a place for my son to grow up. But I know that I couldn't do all this without you guys, so thank you. Thank you. I'm not drinking tonight, which I know might be I might get like one Cano beer at the end. I might even get a big one, you know? We can keep it between us. But a Cano beer, holy strongman. Tell you what, we're not that far from reaching our sub goal where I just wear a red G-string and put these around Tokyo at random spots. So, we're very close. We're very close. I think he might have a better body than me, barely. All right, you guys have convinced me. You know, I don't want to lose followers. You're right. I thought that was the way. Wait, how many more? It's a ways away. It's a ways away. Here's Sushi Zanmai, which, in my opinion, they don't look anything alike, but I feel like this is Chris's like alter ego, a guy who has an undeniable love for sushi, and he what?
This is a present from me to you.
Dude, Nancy McFancy, arigato gozaimasu. Oh, let me get out of the way of the people having a very joyous and exciting evening as they dance, and oh, the youth. They get to enjoy all of the fun of a late night affair and just walk around East Tokyo and vibe out. Holy crap, so much support tonight. I can barely keep my one foot in front of the other. Paul, welcome in. The Paul Parazzi raid is here. Here is the famous Sensogi little, little memory right here. It's not uncommon for people to pretend that they're holding up this giant Sensogi lantern thing. You have the two strong men on the left and the right.
Gobble, 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 gobble.
How you doing, Herbs the Dane? So you can see them on the left and the right there. So that those were the guys who were on the muscle shrine. So we're getting it all locked in today. We're putting it down today. Did I just see two men steal a motorbike? If you did, we are the lucky ones who caught it on footage, because I didn't see shit. Wait, it's actually so clean when it's not filled with people. This is Japan's not so dirty little secret. Please don't hit me. Okay. I thought that guy thought for a second, there's the bike thief. And then when his bright lights flashed in my face, he was like, no, it's just a moron. But that guy looked like he was 100% deliberately turning to take me out. That was terrifying. All right, so this is Asakusa Station on the Ginza line, and it's getting close to 11:46 p.m. And you've got me for about 2 more hours of power as we paint the city with our footsteps. My GPS I'm fat tracking so that I can see all the places that we go tonight. So it shows up on a little line. Last walk and talk, we walked for, oh, I smell a kebab. I smell yep. It smells so good. I am okay right now. I am okay. Now, cheeky kebab, mate. That's fucking brilliant.
Gobble, 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 gobble.
Hey, what's up, Regina the Beena? That smells delicious. But, as I was saying, last time we walked 30,000 steps in one day, and we walked about 25 kilometers. It was beyond Kichijoji, and we walked to the edge of Shinjuku. 6 months in advance, I'm taking that's what they did, doesn't tell me that. I'm gonna take a 6-month holiday, I've earned it. You saw how many subs people were showering upon me. It's time to take 6 months off. I deserve a good break. F it, when I get back, Dispatch 2 will be out. Which was, by the way, if Rob, if you're still here, I highly recommend on your next gaming stream, instead of playing a game from 1979, try Dispatch. Just try it. I think everyone will enjoy seeing your fun, choices that you make, or 5 Hearts Under One Roof with Rob. That's another one I want to check out.
Gobble, 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 gobble.
I'll come by your house and help you install it. Thank you for gobbling. Merry Thanksgiving. That's not even, I didn't say any of those words right. I hung up the Christmas tree today, and I meant to say Happy Thanksgiving. But that was actually an abomination of trying to say those words. Merry Thanksgiving. All right, here we are, back on the Sumida River. So this one's a special for the Paul Perazzi, and they turned off the lights. Motherfucker. Still, we get to see the lights bouncing off the gorgeous Sumida River. Somebody earlier asked me how much does this backpack weigh? Enough that I have back pain, but I honestly don't know the weight, but it does hurt. Man, I miss running here every morning so good. Just so for clarification, I was reading a comment there because I don't think anybody would ever confuse that with me. But what if I was like that? Imagine if I was cool. Let's go ahead and make up a story. So this is the Sumida River. Gosh, this brings me back. I remember running up and down these every morning when I was training for the company triathlon. I remember it like it was yesterday. It was 5:45. As you know, I wake up at 5:30. And I was doing my normal 4-minute mile per pace. And I was looking down at my heart rate monitor, which said resting BPM 60. Full speed sprinting, 73, and wouldn't you know it, I slammed into the love of my life. An advertisement for McDonald's. The new Tatsuya chicken is now back in Japan for only 600 yen. Run, don't walk, and grab yours today. Aishiteru. Okay, that would have been an amazing ad read, just so we're clear. And I feel like more sponsors should be knocking on my door. I can't believe they don't. So there are lots of empty apartments where they all occupied. This is all just a ghost town, actually. This is a simulation. You think that's air you're breathing? I think a lot of these are hotels. That one over there says dog department. That might be owned by canines. But it is remarkably clean. This is one of the busiest kind of epicenters of tourism, commerce, action on a Japanese day. And it's relatively, actually it's extremely clean, all things considered, especially on the shrine grounds, because, a lot of the money that does get deposited goes back into the maintenance of the shrine itself. But this is a beautiful night. Like, I feel freaking great. I feel wonderful. It's beautiful. It's got these awesome clouds, and I think you guys can see them. I can see them, and if I can see them, you can see them. They're casting this kind of fog over the left side, and then I have this blue, just gorgeous, like you can't even recreate this in a video game. Looks amazing. So it does feel very comfortable to walk in, getting my steps in. So I did mention at the beginning of the stream, I kind of busted up all my tech, so it broke. I was charging it all last night, and I was following the instructions that Onibro gave me very carefully. I was following the instructions that cameraman Paul gave me very carefully, and I'm guessing I fucked it up. So I don't know how long this camera lasts for, because none of it charged and so it's going on like whatever juice the small rig is giving it, it's keeping it active, which is fine because I didn't want to stay out until first train walking around. Cute. So we're gonna be walking for hopefully 2 or 3 hours. Then I will take the long taxi home. Maybe go back to the kebab, have a cheeky kebab, and just chill. Because tomorrow I'm looking at the house. I come home, I'll try to stream in the evening. If I can charge the gear up again, I might do another walk and talk tomorrow, but I got nothing to say. I got no more stories. Like, I used to be the man of a million stories. Now I can do fake McDonald's ad reads. That's all I can do is fake shill. Boy, this horror game is so realistic. You think that's scary? If I knew how to unclip my camera, I would have showed my face. Oh wait, it was broken. There. Here's Johnny. There we go. I'm glad somebody said something finally. Uh-oh, I don't know. I just took a picture of like, uh-oh. Nice booga. Brother, it's fucking cold and I don't have anything to fix it with. It's gonna be what it is. I don't know if the camera was facing my shoulder strap. Also, this is such a rare time for me. Most of my things I'm saying, I'm not even looking at chat. I'm just kind of looking off to the left where that bridge is. It's such a beautiful night that I find myself kind of just lost in thought as I talk aimlessly. Big shocker. Want to go to Japan? I want you to come to Japan and spend lots of money. And they say, wow, tourism's great. We love it. Stay warm and safe, Pete. Thank you. I feel warm. I'm fat. And I'm wearing a really cool sweater today. It's my Draki sweater from the Dragon Quest series. There's a picture of the Discord, in the Discord, where I'm holding up little Premier 3 as he put the star on the top of the tree today, and I'm wearing it. Ooh, wait, how long? Wait. Can I ask a question? How long was the camera facing my shirt lapel? Don't tell me it was like 20 minutes. You guys could see the clouds earlier, so it wasn't that long. Okay. Okay, I just got nervous. Because yeah, this is the Sumida River. Don't really know where to walk after this. I guess we'll just do my famous no plan. I'll be in Japan, start of December, for several weeks until after Christmas. Well, liver some, or all over some, you're gonna have a trip of a lifetime, unless you get sick and food poisoning, and then it's gonna be like, ugh, remember when I went to Japan and I got sick on the second day, and I tried to rally, and I just had a terrible trip. I hope that's not what happens to you, for the record. But that does happen. But it won't happen to you, though. Walk to Rob's house and install him dispatch. If I walk to Rob's house, he'll dispatch me. Also, I'm having trouble saying the word house. And Merry Thanksgivings, or whatever I said. Oh, step. It's been twice. Whoa, fuck, I almost tripped. Don't look at the chat yet. Hey, this is where we walked in, I think. I think they're still looking for the dignity that I dropped here on the last walk and talk. It's weird. Why'd they bring a fire truck? Just use the water from the river. All right. I'm taking a look, guys. We're going over here. 28-minute walk. No problem, brothers. We're going on a new path. Am I excited for the house viewing? Yes, actually, very much. It's also scary. I spent so much time saving money and like trying to get this house and this child and this stuff, and I blew it all on technical gear for a walk and talk. But it's kind of frightening how fast all these things can move. It can be like, hey, we're gonna go look at the house, okay, and then it can be as soon as like that day where you're like, do you want to move in? Or let's get the proceedings going. Like, do you want to sign the papers, get this thing started? I kind of imagine it being like a 8-month thing. All right, let me see here. Yeah, we're gonna follow this street until a place called Pony Cleaning. All right, we can do that. We just gotta find Pony Cleaning. But if I could find a home that I could lock in for at least 5 or 6 years and try to make it great, it's in a good area, I hope, and like enough space for my kid. Like, I really appreciated the initial looking around stuff. They were trying to find me a spot that said like, hey, what if we got you all this space for your studio? And at the end of the day, I thought about it and I said, I would rather have more space in the living room, kitchen, and bedroom in a very small studio space, because I got a big voice and I just need a space for like the green screen and stuff. I just want my son to have a home. And then they said, what about your wife? I go, oh, right, yes, of course, her too. Of course. Let's get 3 bathrooms. So we're working on that. it's just a lot of money and it's a lot of pressure. And where I live now is just so bleeping far away from what I want. Like, if it was up to me, guys, I would love to be closer to any of these areas where when we go on a walk and talk, I show you more of the actual neighborhoods of Tokyo. Like fuck it, let's go walk around Yoyogi or Shinjuku or Asakusa. And, those are the only 3 stations I know. Tabata. So we could see like actual Ebisu, Roppongi, and each one could be dedicated to that area. But right now it's just too far away to set up and start doing. Peter is out and about. I'm lurking, I'm sneaking. It's a late night sneak. Do you miss Kichijoji? Not really, I live around Kichijoji. So I will miss it, sure. I love Ino Kanshida and I will miss Dap's famous hood joint. But other than that, I'm pretty good. But hopefully tomorrow goes super well and we love it. Ebisu, please do it, please, with Alexei Noriato. Noriato, he's an amazing guy. I would love, one of the things I do plan on doing is have more guests on the walk and talks. Once I get the tech locked in and working better, that is a necessary requirement. I would love to do another challenge with Rob where we have $100 and he makes me drink a whole boot of Jaeger. And then we should have ended the stream, but we didn't, so we go to the batting cages. And I think that's what caused my slipping a disc in my back pain. Those are such fun events. So I would love to do that again. I wouldn't mind the shoe. Like, I don't mind it. Like, the shoey I've had 2 times now. I didn't hate it. I think it's disgusting, but I'm not afraid of the shoey. The shoey doesn't scare me. Bar Blue Juice, cool. This place is still rocking and rolling at midnight, brother. Oh man, I'll tell you what. I get such wanderlust when I look inside of bar windows. I still can't wrong word. I still can't convey to my wife how much I enjoy that particular atmosphere. No matter how much it hurts my body and brain, and the next day I'm losing brain cells and all this stuff, I genuinely love being in a bar environment, hearing the clink of the glass and silverware, the hearty mirth of laughter and arguments. It's so fulfilling. Ouch. It's such a cool experience in any country I've ever been. I don't even mind, like these days, I'm actually pretty cool. It's like if you just give me like 1 or 6 mega highballs, I'm fine. I can just have all freeze after that. It's good. I'm fine. I don't even mind them completely sober, to be honest. To me, it's like, I think I saw when I was a kid, I was watching, I don't know, the movie where he's like, Tiny Tim needs a Christmas dinner, but he doesn't get it because of, I think it's Ebenezer Scrooge, whatever. And I love the idea of a very cold winter outside, and you hear the winds howling and the snow going sideways across your face as you tighten your collar and cinch up your coat. And you're walking and it's in your ear, it's around your hair, and then you hear some sound of commotion from inside. And you can look over and you can see the windows. And it's actually not a traveling circus like that. But that is a pause to say thank you to Roundrick for the freaking 20. Thank you, big fella. Appreciate you. Arigato gozaimasu. Hey, ETI freak. So let me finish painting this story so that hopefully Roundrick can agree. 20, that's insane, thank you. You see through the winds and the howling snow, the yellow pale light of a tavern, and inside you hear people with commotion, and there's a lively nature. You hear camaraderie. And then when you open the door, that sound, like a pachinko parlor, explodes out, and you feel the warmth setting in, and you go inside, and there's a bartender with a towel over his shoulder cleaning a glass, and you say like, I'll have a whatever, an all free, a pint, a whiskey, whatever. And that kind of image has stuck with me, and I long for it ever since I first saw it when I was like 4 years old. That's what I see when I walk past those kind of establishments. And that's why I never really got into drinking at home or house parties. It just doesn't have that same feeling of adventure and community, I guess. Anyway, which snowy month, November through April, is a good time to visit so I can beat holiday crowds and prices? Brother, my name is not Peach Travel Agency. I've lived here 15 years. I don't know fucking shit. I don't know. I'm dumb. I'm not even like a traveler. I was like a teacher for 10 years. I didn't even get to do the cool stuff. Only recently have, by the good graces of my friends, have they said, Jesus Christ, mate, you've lived here over a decade and you've done fucking nothing. I say, excuse me, I helped shape the future of Japan's children into great English speaking. And he's like, no, I mean, fucking, you can't name 3 prefectures. I'm like, yes, I can. Shinjuku, Yoyogi, Asakusa. He's like, fucking hell. You fucking what? So I'm sorry, I cannot aid you in this quest. You've done more than most people have. Well, I've been here most of my adult life. I've had ample opportunity. Yoyogi is not a prefecture. That was part of my joke. Neither is Shinjuku or Asakusa. That was my joke. I set it up 12 minutes ago by trying to name 3 stations, and the payoff was just now. You guys and your TikTok brains, every joke has to be immediate. All right. By the way, Lawson, low key, I think it's time to make the switch, guys. Get off the femichiki and go with the karage-kun chicken bites. It's the superior chicken. Lawson bentos are like rapidly climbing out of the gutter and into the spotlight of bentos. Family Mart has been resting on its laurels. It knew it's been a fat cat in the femichiki business for like 25 years, from before Chris ever talked about it. I came to Japan in like 2004 or whatever. And I was like, damn, this famichiki is the shit. It's now just, it's like, have you ever seen like those, like I've seen it lately and stuff, where they'll like inject turkeys or chicken breasts with like butter or something, or like, so that when you cut it, it's just like juicing with flavor. That's what they do with oil. It's just an oily, disgusting 3D printed chicken. And I think Family Mart, they had like their second boom. It's like the Nintendo of convenience stores. they've been way behind on actual innovation, taste, and quality, but they come up with a new gimmick every 2 decades or every 10 years that bails them out. So the Famichki was their first big one. It was like, boom, we have the best chicken. So we're just gonna ride that forever. And then the like internal reports are like, uh-oh, things aren't looking good. And they're like, fuck it, unleash the secret weapon. Sir, you can't be serious. Do it now. Let's release clothing so it looks like that you work at a convenience store. Boom, pop off, king. And it worked. It worked big time. So now everybody rushing to buy socks and t-shirts and hats that they can rep their favorite Famichki spot. Why is that a thing that worked? Simplicity, my man. And we are, if anything, a modern species that is a slave to nostalgia, brother. Like, watch this. We're gonna walk past these little vending machines. I bet you one of them has a product placement. This is a big gamble because I don't know where I'm at. That I would be like, damn, that's low-key kind of cool. Don't fuck me over here. Damn it. Where's the Boss Coffee, you fucking shitty city? Look, there was at least a 33% chance that one of those had a Boss Coffee machine, which is now doing a Dragon Quest collab. Actual garbage, East Tokyo, crappy vending machines. Fucking Wanda, Morning Shot. I'm not even gonna look at you. You make me sick. Well, my point stands. Even if I didn't factually prove it's not a math proof. I don't need it to be co-signed by Nikola Tesla or whatever. The point is that if we think something's cool like Famichki, that is true though. You go to Twitter, you'll see people holding a Famichki bag that literally has $1.40 chicken in it, and they're like, quest complete, I've made it to Japan. The correct one is really the tamago sandwich. If you're going to Family Mart, just lock in the tamago, brother. That's way better. But then you start building that, and they've got this great retro vibe to it, where you look at what they're doing with like their cool packaging. It's got a very 70s vibe. And you're like, damn, that's kind of tight. I love this color coordination. And then you're like, fuck, these socks are comfortable. And they are. They're very good socks. And you go, you know what? I want to have, this is kind of low-key cool. And they are cool. This is your last chance, East Tokyo. I saw a Boss Coffee. Did they even have the Dragon Quest? Bang, they do. Fuck, I should have waited. Right here. Bum, 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 bum. It's called Boss Quest. That's the Boss Quest. You can see the shield. You can see the color change, and it says Boss Quest. And I bet you at least one person in chat, without looking, thinks, damn, that's kind of cool. And it is cool. but that's why we buy Family Mart socks. Yeah, because we're just dumb idiots for cool shit that was cool when I was 7 and it's still cool now. And then big business found that out. And then they're like, fuck it, let's just keep making that. I'm wearing a Dragon Quest sweater. I'm the culprit. I'm the target. Where am I at right now? I'm at the crossroads of fate and depression, and I'm gonna take a right on Intuition Boulevard. I have no idea. The crossroads, the place between places. I forgot what made me go on my diatribe about this for the 20th time we've done on Walk and Talks. But that's where we landed on again. So far, we've been cruising for about an hour and 47 minutes. I have burned 440 active calories, which really did nothing to prevent how much I ate today. Yuki found this cool bagel spot, and I'm a sucker for bagels. And she got me, because she was walking with Premiere 3 in the crib while I was sleeping off the Dispatch playthrough from yesterday. And she left me a couple of bagels on the counter, and I was like, oh my God, thank you so much. Whoa, cruising. And then I had some water. That's rare for me. Went to this little party shindig and ate 2 plates. I doubled up. 2 plates of really good food. Like I was that guy who showed up to the party with 2 bottles of I hope this is good wine, I'm not sure. I didn't get the most expensive because that's cringe, so I went 2 down and grabbed that one of those. One from Italy, one from France, but I didn't bring any food. And everybody else brought their homemade creations, and it was incredible. The taste was insanely good. So I got 2 plates, plus they were kind enough to say, you gotta take some home. So I said, say no more. So I packed up a little to-go box. So I had basically 3 plates in exchange for shitty wine. Next year, you need to do better. But does it matter if I really do appreciate it? Because I do. Does appreciation have any value? Well, I mean, the wine was still within, I feel if you go to a party and you're like, hey, Dom Perignon, I got the Merlot, that's the 1984 cask. I think it goes well with the very light meat. That's too much. You gotta toe the line and say, here is some pretty good wine according to the price. And please enjoy. It's actually not too cold at all. It's a beautiful night. It feels very good. It's one of those nights where a man could get some reflection in if he walked, and it's like a great night for a breakup. You know, it's cold enough outside to remind you that this sucks, but it's not too cold, so you can be reflective and think about where it all went wrong, but it is also kind of hopeful that things are going to get better. Here's the new sandwiches at McDonald's for real though. You have the gurakoro. Every month they have a different kind of, this is like a croquette with shrimp, gratin, and deep fried. Pretty cool with a beef demi-glace sauce. Every month they kind of change that out. The most popular month by far is September. That's when they have the skimi burger, the moon viewing burger. I'm not breaking up with anybody. I'm just telling you this is a great night for a post-breakup. Post-breakup vibes. Yoshinoya's trash. Not my favorite. Although that ramen looks kind of banging. I feel like I'm not Japanese cultured enough to like Yoshinoya. I think it's the worst of the beef bowl places, but I think it's the most frequented by Japanese people. I think Matsuya is still the king, in my opinion. But Matsuya, Sukiya, Yoshinoya, I'm starting to think that most people who are foreigners also like Matsuya. But I'm not, and I like Sukiya a lot too, although they did find a couple dead rats in one of them. That didn't deter me, for the record. But Yoshinoya is just kind of like blarf. Okay. Have we lost any weight with the new water we drinking? I think I'm no. But it's 1 month trial. So let's stick with the plan. It's like, what will happen first? Mouse and Connor have an hour without a disagreement, or I lose weight drinking special water. I would bet on the water. I would bet on the water. I think that's like the odds-on favorite, even. If I had to guess. So the special water, let's see if we can find a Combini. Let's see if we can find a Combini, and I'll see if they've got one for sale, because I need to hydrate anyway. It's 12:30, so I've missed my last train. There's a 7-Eleven over here. I've missed my last train for the night. So now it is either walk until 5:15 in the morning. I could probably just walk home at that point. Or get a taxi. I don't know the name of the water, but I hate that my first thought is it's called HIV water, which I know it's not. That would kill me. But I feel I think of that because it has some of those letters in there. But it's like HMPV or HPVM. But I'm saying that's where my mind goes to when I'm trying to describe it. It's all in Japanese. Let's go take a look. Oh, this went off. Hey, thank you very much, Paradiolians. I can say that, right? Ouch. Do they have my special? Ouch. They do not. Let me see what's that. don't see it. Maybe there's a special kind of tea that's known for it, but they don't have my special water. They do have a down here, a melon soda Fanta, which is really good. And I think in a zombie apocalypse, they're the place to go to for your alcohol needs. They got it all right here. Let's try another place. Butterfly effect. I might have just saved someone's life. Or that guy just hurt himself. That would be so sad. Oh no, that would be awful. The sound that made, which I don't know if was caught, but I do feel I made a difference. That sucked. Okay. I'm never saying the words butterfly effect again, in assuming that, yeah, the giant crashing bucket noise that went wham, 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 wham. Let's check this Famima. That's the nickname of it, Famima, Family Mart, Famima. There was another, my favorite, I think it was absorbed by Family Mart. There was an ancient Combini that when I first came to Japan over 20 years ago, it was called Sankus. Sankus. Oh, sorry, mate. So you'd call it Sunks. Sunksu. And it's supposed to simulate the sound of saying thanks. Sunks. I quite missed that. Let's see if Family Mart's the goat and they have their water. They do. See what's saying. This one. HMPA. It lowers your BMI. Tokusui. $3.60. I think. I don't know if he's. Oh, see what's that. Okay, be right back, guys. Look at my cool shoulder.失礼します。はい、そのままで、スイカで。ありがとうございます。Sometimes you can get these delicious potatoes. Baked sweet potato. God, these things do taste good. I just don't know why I don't eat them more. All right, I got my healthy burn my fat water. I'm gonna call it my burn my dread water. All right, we found where we were trying to go. So let's take a walk around the wild side, shall we? This is Burn My Dread. I'm not gonna lie, my BMI through the roof right now. Me too, brother. +1. You and I are onaji. We are the same. I'm more BMI than I am blood. I'm just a body mass. There should be a new entry. What's my BMI? And the doctor would take off his glasses and like rub his temples and go, well, it's not good news. You're Pete. He's like, no fucking way. Oh, fucking shit. No way. This guy's vomiting everywhere. Maybe we should get him a water. Actually, that one looked like a do not disturb situation. If he was not vomiting, I would be more inclined to bail him out. But that was a little too sudden. That was too live. Hopefully, not everybody saw that. Two? Oh, he was leaking. Hey, what's up, DJ? I want to burn my dread. Okay, I didn't see it good. Look at this, Wendy's first hen. Do you know this first kitchen? They have another Nick. Well, that was the quickest green light I've ever seen. Okay, that's back. Ouch! I can't walk straight. Fuck my leg. The first kitchen. I used to hear my students talking about that, and I was very concerned because I don't report things to like my superiors, but I was very worried because they would say casually to each other, "Let's go to fucking tonight," and I'd say, "Excuse me, guys, clean it up. This is not what you talk about at your little swing joints. Excuse me, fucking clean it up here. This is a school. I will report that." And they were like, no, sorry. A fasto kitchen. Fucking. And I was like, oh, big difference. Huge difference. Fasto kitchen. So there's the fa. Kitchen, and fucking. Or they were like the world's fastest liars. And they were like, shit, he's onto us. He knew the word fucking, and now he's gonna narc. So they were like, make up something quick. We're going to first kitchen. Okay. But I do believe that's what it's called. So this is Barf Central. This is Ueno. It's 10 degrees Celsius, right around 1234. The 1, 2, 3, 4 special in Ueno. I'm your host with the most, Premier 2 Peter. And today we're gonna go stumble around the back streets and see if we can have a little fun. See some night lights, drink some water. Oh, fuck, these guys fell. Boy, maybe I should not have done the whole butterfly effect. Ever since I fixed that Mintia can, I've seen people falling in the streets, others vomiting openly on the sidewalk, and I might have even accidentally hurt the poor fellow working at the convenience store. What the hell's going on? What the hell's going on out here? I have to restart the program. Give me a second. Not the stream, but the chat app. I'm loading. There you guys are. I'm loading you up. That's the Steam logo. Hey, Peter. We're refreshing your token. Thank you. Welcome to the Peter chat room. I can do that surprisingly well. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, which? Uh-oh, someone dropped their cell phone. Suimasen. Kore, dare? Somebody fell down? Did you? Nai ne. Oh, domo. Oh boy. It's time for us to play detective. Look, butterfly effect, free phone. How cool is that? Okay. It was left? Did they go left? When the guy fell down, I think he dropped his phone. I think they went straight. You guys were watching. Eyes in the sky. Reload. If you subscribe to the channel, tell me if they went this way, and if not, we'll drop it at a Coban. I have to find a Coban. Did they go straight? Someone rewind, damn it. What's up, man? Hey, how you doing? Someone dropped their phone when they were drunk, so I'm trying to find the owner. I think they went this way, so I'm in a bit of a hurry. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm good, brother. I'm just going on a nice little night walk.
Nice.
Trying to be a good Samaritan.
Cool, man.
And you staying here for the visiting or living here?
Visiting, yeah.
Okay, well, I hope that you have a great
I
visit.
Today, yeah.
Wow, today?
Yeah, and I ran into you.
Well, the trip will only get better from here. So there you go. You started at the lowest. They can only go up.
Good luck, man.
And you have a great trip. Hey, that's a really nice guy. So wait, guys, what was the dude? I know he was wearing a hat when he fell down. What color? Ooh, vomit. What color was his hat? Butterfly affecting everybody's. They couldn't have gone far. They looked like they were still going to have fun, so we might catch them at a neat. Well, I'm going to find a Coban. On the way to the Coban, we can drop it off. I don't know where the police station is, man. I'm not here often. White pants, that'll do. Hey, that wasn't a nickname. He was like, thank you for calling me. Wait, is that that's a different white pants guy. Did he have a brown jacket? Because there's a white pants guy right there. He looks drunk. White pants. White pants. Shiny top. Not this guy. Oh, sorry, miss it. Wait, I think I see him. Yeah, of course, I'm going to the Coban. I'm not going to search for this guy's phone all night and go to every restaurant. I just don't know where I'm walking to the nearest Coban. Okay, wait, I see not them. All right, looks like we tried our best, boys. Bag 'em and tag 'em. My guess of a Coban would be we'll just do a square loop and go back to the station. That's my guess. A lot of people wearing white pants today. Actually, I think it was a Chinese guy because his thing says at the top, Chu Nahat, Tang 11. Wait, Tang is, might be Southeast Asian. Well, let's go drop it off. No, I'm okay. The only massage I need, wait, it is going, wait. Hi, mosh mosh. 携帯忘れたね。そうです。上野駅いいですか？はい。上野駅今行きました。僕は外国人、アメリカ人、携帯ピックアップして、コバンに行きま、いやいや、外国人。上野駅、僕はブルージャケット。OK？ はい、あと3分で。はい、すいません。そう、上野駅で僕は待ってます。はい、また。Okay. Oh, we did it! We saved the day! Butterfly effect! We are the butterfly effectors! ちょっと待ってね、すいません。はい、いらっしゃい、どうぞ。どうぞ。I told him I'd be here in 3 minutes. but I have to walk back. So give me a second. It's got that. Now I'm picking up the pace. I said 3 minutes, I should have said 5. But I can hold up the phone in the sky. Aren't you guys like, let's see if also we can see your skills if you dropped a, if there is a party member with white pants and a shiny top. There's Ueno Station. I see a white pants guy. I see like 17 people suddenly with white pants. Well, they wouldn't call me unless they... Let's see. There's Ueno Station. Hi, moshi moshi. 上野ステーション行きましたか？あ、大丈夫。待ってますか？はい、大丈夫です。H レスターバックス上野駅待ってます。はい。He told me to wait. Which is frankly very unfair to do to the finder of the phone. Hey man, I dropped my shit. Can you just like, we're actually at an izakaya. I'm on a really hot date. Could you just fucking wait for an hour? Sure. How long will we be? No, listen, I'll call you back. Wait. You're gonna, no. Just chill there. And hasta mañana. Wait. I'm live streaming. No, dude. It's cool. Matane. Well, I will ask them to open it to be safe. But that was cool, you know, like we saw them fall down. I don't know if it shows on the stream if it was the dudes who fell or if it was, I would think it was that group. I should also say like, oh, you wanted this phone? Try $1,500 in untraceable cash. Or nothing. I also crossed my mind that I just told 2,500 people where to meet me for a lost phone that they could claim. So now I have to be, if like the guy we crossed earlier just shows up again and goes, hey, I dropped my tourist phone. Sorry, are you Thang? And he's like, yes. Yes, that is it. I want to burn my dream. Oh wait, hi, he's calling again. Hi, moshi moshi. 大丈夫ですか？もうちょっとね。Okay, so wait, I'm at the Ueno eki. Are you inside? Eki naka? I'm at the Ueno eki. Oh wait, ちょっと待って。Ueno. I'm at the Ueno eki 今で。どこですか？何口？ 中央中央中央です。僕はちょっと待って、よいしょ。JR です。Central Gate。ちょっと待って、見て。はい、すいません。これ、behind you。いいですか、すいません。いいですか。はい、いいです。これ。
疲れます。
いえ、心配しないで。これですね。
ありがとうございます。
オープン。
僕
はい。
これです。
はい。
もう大丈夫です。
OK です。大丈夫です。OK です。失礼します。気をつけてね。はい、問題ないです。
電話番号もらってもよろしいですかね。
僕は
そうです。
大丈夫ですよ。心配しないで。心配しないでよ。
連絡先
はい、僕は。
できます。
み080。ちょっと
押せばいいです。
OK、ちょっと待ってね。
ありがとうございます。
すいません。
ありがとうございます。
はい。僕は
できますね。
はい。
あれもう、
はい、
もうそろそろ終点なんで。
心配しないでね。気をつけて。
僕はベトナム人です。すごく感謝です。
そうか。わかりました。でも気をつけてね。アメリカから来ました。
アメリカ。
でも日本の15年ぐらい
15年？
いや、そうですね。ずっとで。
15
年で。
僕11年。
11年。気をつけてね。
ないけど。
はい。す
ごくありがとう。
Take care, buddy. See you next time. じゃあね。Next time, call me. Let's get 飲み一緒にね。はい。失礼します。There we go, boys. No good deed goes unpunished. I feel like $1,000,000. He opened it and he used his face to open the screen. Butterfly effect. It's just the butterfly effect. Yeah, I saw his friend. I don't think it was the dudes who fell. Oh, sorry, I turned down my. I don't know if that played conch, but I'll read it because there's a big side quest 69. The forehead angle of Ueno.
Side quest 69. The forehead angle of Ueno completed. Money earned 2,000 yen. Experience gained 3,000. Followers added 1. New ability learned. Essence of loud walking and talking.
Whoa. There's no way that was a new ability learned. Excuse me? That, if anything, I got like a specialized perk for that. I absolutely had that perk locked in for years. Okay, I ranked it up. Okay, that guy was very thankful, and I appreciate. I think that was an important. I almost gave my phone number away, which would have been exceedingly stupid. I was like, because he was like, let me call you, and no need, I'm okay. And he's like, no, bro, let me call. And I was like, sure, here's my number. Do you need my PIN code? I can toss that out too. Wow, how about, we already walked down this street. Yeah, what if he did repeat it back? He's like, oh, okay, 080. Ni. San, ni. And I'm like, and he's like, what's your social security number? I'm like, 8. He's like, hi, next number. I'm like, oh, that's it. I'm fucking old. It's just 8. Damn, we found some DJ. Cool.
So what's gonna be the butterfly effect for finding his phone?
That's a great question. I don't know if we don't. I think that was the end of the butterfly. That's the movie. And we call it the butterfly effect. Oh, we've got people Moshiwaki Gozaimasu singing on the streets. This is actually like, holy shit land. Whoa, we got drunk girls. Everyone's flipping and flopping all over the place. Whoa, here you go. Bookmark this place as your next adventure. This is like wild style. A story on every corner. His mate is going to post that on TikTok and you're going to be mega giga famous. I find it very hard to believe that any three of us will become famous for doing what we did on that interaction. I don't think there are any angels in Ueno. I think this is all just devil town. This is the underbelly of oh, something dripped on my head. That's disgusting. It is a scary place. Okay. What, did I see hands hanging? Did you? Where are we? Pretty cool though. We helped out we were a good Samaritan today. I have to pee this. Imagine this place though used to be like the epicenter of awesomeness. At one
Peter
point.
literally just undid all the negativity caused by Johnny's Somali and all the other nuisance streamers.
Let's not go that far. All I did was videotape a man fall down, tried to steal his phone, and regrettably got caught. It was an unfortunate turnaround of events. How you doing, boss?
Yeah, man.
You just... What's that?
Where are you from?
I'm from America. How about you?
Yeah, from Brazil.
Well, that's so cool. What you doing? Just chilling? Or are you living here or visiting?
No, I'm visiting. I'm gonna go to Nagita.
Oh, okay.
I follow Japanese football.
Oh, really? Who's your favorite team?
Around
Oh, I'm a Yokohama FC Marinos.
I don't have a favorite team.
Okay. But you're a Brazilian. You love football,
Yeah,
right?
it's too much, man.
Who's your favorite Brazilian football player all time?
All time. All time. I'm from Rio de Janeiro, do you know?
Yeah, of course.
Vasco da Gama. So fan.
Okay, that's a good.
Edmundo.
Okay, that's not bad. I'm a Kaká.
No, it's not that.
It's amazing. He's the best in my opinion, but it's hard. Ronaldinho, Ronaldo, it's tough
Yeah,
choice.
the international guy.
Yeah, well, of course. I'm an American, so
Ronaldo.
yeah. So
For the international guys,
Kaká, right?
Ronaldo.
Okay, Ronaldo. All right, man. Well, have a great day and enjoy the rest of your trip. All right, boss. Take care. I think, yeah, I mean, Ronaldo's hard too. I am the international kind of guy on that one. So I did choose probably the easiest stuff. So he did ask me if I knew what Rio de Janeiro is, and I do. But I do not know who the players are from I don't know like the local, I know the city, not the extent of their like all of their famous players. This place is a vibe though, man. How could we be in such a degenerate hovel, one street? You just bounce over, and then it's pretty good. I know Pele's pretty good. Vasco is one of the biggest clubs in Rio. Is it now? I mean, that's pretty damn cool. Oh, the trains are still going. Or is that like the Phantom train that only goes after right before 1 a.m., taking the lost souls back to their final resting place? Cyan gets on that train with Shadow and a ghost and gotta suplex that shit. Mosh, or they call him Sabin in America. That was a cool vibe street. I did enjoy it. But I want to burn my dread. How's it going, mate? How you doing, Sir Reckless? I'm doing good, brother. I'm just kind of walking around and feeling out the vibes. I'm gonna drink a little more water in a second. Give me a sec. I can feel the BMI melting off me. Whoa, speed racer. All right, brother. Look at all this. Wow, what a cool... I don't know what's going on with it. I don't know what this is trying to tell, but I dig it. Let's see what's down this street of fortune. So far, everything's holding up okay. Tech has been going well. There's Ameyokcho. This is American Street, but it also has been told to me that this also used to be Candy Street, because Ame means candy, and it has the America context. I believe the lore goes back that at one point it became a popular place for Americans on leave to come and hang out. That's why you got the little red, white, and blue. But it was also originally a candy street back in the day. And America does love candy. Oh, talk about a crazy walk and talk. From the rivers of Sumida to Asakusa, back to the rivers, into Ueno with an uh-oh, and we bailed out an 11-year veteran. I went famous on Southeast Asian TikTok, and here we are back walking towards... Well, he almost ran into a pole, actually. But now we finish our night on a nice little cool down in a well-lit, interesting place. There's been non-stop action. This will be a fun little... Wow, look at all this. This will be a fun YouTube video at the very least. Look at all these buildings stacked up. After the witching hour, you have all these people coming in to restock goods to make sure that tomorrow's hustle and bustle is organized and raring to go. That's where I went my first night in Tokyo on the 31st, and it was where I realized I went too hard on all you can drink sours. You know, this is a good place to have a bit of the bubbly. It's not the first time I've lost a phone in Ueno. And my buddy Codestar had to go and pick it up for me. It's one of those things where it does cater to the degenerate side. I mean, look at this thing. You have the chicken boon. One chicken is 77 yen. And I could probably eat 470 of those. Look at those shoes. Crazy, dude. Breath of the Wild is a good game. Stop it. We allow no slander and lies on this channel. Actually, it is a good game. I would concede that. It is a good game.
I am so happy Petter is out and about so we can finally get that level 20 cocoa curry.
That is not going to happen tonight. We are not going to have a level 20 curry tonight. I cannot handle it. I will not handle it. I would love to. I think like that one needs to be, that needs to be like a TikTok short or some sort of YouTube reel, because the big issue is that I can't sit there and crush a level 20 curry on stream and then try to then function without my asshole exploding. Like, I just can't. The other thing I found was I was looking at getting a delivery of, like, I wanted to have it delivered to my apartment, the level 20 curry from Coco Ichiban, and they will not let you do Uber Eats unless your account has previously eaten the previously hotter version all the way down to like level 8. So you have to go, like, you have to order the level 8 or whatever it is curry, have it shown on your account that you've cleared it, and then you can keep going up little by little. I ate 2 dried Carolina Reapers on an empty stomach once. I saw God. Dude, that's brutal. Whoa, he's leaping and jumping and going all over the place. Okay, I'll be honest, in my older age, look, that's her favorite. Cinema, oh, there is cinema roll. You have Pom Pom Purine, which is my wife's favorite, and then cinema roll. How about that? I do feel this might be a touch too degenerate though, for me. I mean, look at this. We have a person doing, like, my son does that when I carry him around. This is an absolute degenerate heaven. What the fuck is going on? I think we've seen so much stuff today. Oh, he just took a...
Go!
Oh, he took a... Okay. He just got in a taxi down the street like 4 seconds ago. He time traveled 8 feet forward. And now they're going to... What the fuck is happening? All right, we're gonna go this way. We're gonna go towards, I'm sure there's nothing, this is the safer side of Ueno. The other side over here is the clean, healthy, non-degenerate side. Sounds like the whole gang needs spicy curry. I'm not carrying anyone on my back after we eat level 20 spicy curry. Like, there is not a chatter in here that I would trust to carry on my back with that exposed on both ends after eating the level 20. Man, I do feel like it's tough. All these side quests just opened up at 1 a.m. and I'm turning them down left and right. Okay, when I said this was the least degenerate side, and it starts with the hub and thumping bass music, happy, it's cheaper for ladies. Oh, this is late hour. No, we're still in the midnight hour until 2 a.m. the fuck is going on? Okay, I take it all back. I need to come to Ueno a lot more. This is my kind of vibe. Thumping music. Do they have like a over 40 special? Like, hey brother, you made it this far. Damn. I do find it very visually overstimulating at 1 a.m., so I could easily stay out much later, right? Like that does aid in my, like, if I step outside and I'm like, fuck it, let's ride. This feels good. I feel good. I want to feel better. This guy's on 1%. I'm going to charge you up. Let's do it. I'm ready to party. That was a girls' music bar. Look how nice it is inside. I don't think I could afford the chair I'm sitting in with girls' bars prices. Now, I want to know, if I took a picture of that, does it look exactly like that on the inside? Or is it gonna look way more degen? I feel like if I walk down there, the little red dots in my mini map will be a bunch of guys coming like, "Urra!" And I have to like pick up a motorbike and smack them. Hey, how you doing? これ何の駅? Ueno?
Ueno.
Where's the Ichiban no Ueno spot?
Spot?
Yeah, ここでね.
spot?
Yeah, just like a 面白いの道.
面白い道。中町通り。
中町通り is it? これ左?
左行ったら門から場所。
はい。はい。左。Okay, わかった。ちょっと面白いの。ありがとうございます。I'm gonna go back to this way. Okay. That's funny. Did you? I don't know if you guys caught that one. That was definitely a side quest. I made him laugh though. I still got my jokes. He asked if I liked Japanese breast. And I said, okay. Well, actually, I don't think he specified. I don't know if he said Japanese. I think he did. But I know I had to, that was my butterfly effect. I had to say, yeah. Oh boy, this is Nakamachi Dori. This is the Dijin Street. I thought we were going to the clean side. What a weird question to be asked at any point in the day. It's either Las Vegas or Nakamachi Dori, I guess. Hey, do you like boobs? Sure.
New anime coming. Peter and the Pie Pie. Followed soon by season 2. Peter and the Boing Boing.
No, there's 0% chance of that series taking off. Let me tell you. Maybe Snoo Snoo? Wow. But did you see how earnest his laughter was when I just gave him the very sincere, okay. The Annex bar, you know, low-key, cool logo. It's minimalism, kind of draws me in. It's got like a Night City vibe to it, doesn't it? I would go to the second floor and get like a tattoo and a gun, and they'd be like, you need to be more careful out in Ueno at this time of night. You're a wanted man. Do it? No, I'm okay. Wow. I've always been really fascinated by these things too. You have like, let's count them if you ain't got nothing to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 bars. That's crazy. The Buzz Bee and Bewitch are the ones, or Bar Daddy. How could you, like, you could spend a year in Ueno and not go to every single bar on this street. That sounds like a mission. Then we have Lotus Garden, Kokoro, Bar Amigos, Torang, Sora, Honey Hunt. There's a Honey Hunt bar. There's the Hideout Resto. There's nothing about a hideout. What is this, a Chris Broad hideout? It's got like a mountain of meat and cheese. Hideout Resto Bar, Club Mizuki, Club Richard. Richard? Oh, it's a boys club. I see now. Then there's the Bunny Flicks. Madness, man. I feel exhausted just walking through there. A boys club is the opposite of a girls club. Or girls, it's a men's boys bar. Like you go there and you talk to handsome men and you spend a lot of money buying them drinks. And you say, and it's usually for women, but I don't think it's exclusively so. But like, oh, there's a gentle pub. I'm a gentleman. But you go there and it's just the opposite. A host club, that's what it's called. Thanks, brother. That's what it's called. I forgot the name. I had to pretend I was unaware. Oh, I can't remember. Oh, a Thai pub, that's cool. I don't see a lot of Thai pubs. The Red Door Dining and Bar. So it's not just a clever name. Looks like a couch that my grandfather had. Huh, I honestly, if this was a DJ night and I had backup, if I had Rob with me, I would be easily convinced into going to all of these. Like, just all of them, easily. But I do feel like I need backup here. You know what I mean? Like, this is not, and I haven't been drinking. I had one highball maybe 3-5 hours ago. Royale with cheese. I'm going in solo. Armander, if I wasn't filming, I would go for it. Because my curious nature of this one's a different, because this stuff is just way out of my league. I'm more likely to go to like, oh look, Don Quixote. What the fuck did we get here? Where the fuck is this shit? I feel like those, I would just be way out of my element. I think I'd be what's called an easy mark. They'd be like, he's got a wallet full of cash and we're gonna extract it. Ah, look, I've unlocked more of them. Look at this. There's a whole nother street. This is crazy. I guess you learn something new every night. I did not know that Ueno was this, like, just crazy. Huh. Well, I might as well go look at all the stores. I don't even know where the Nakamachi dai was. I don't even know where the hell I still have to pee though. That's cute. Tokyo taxi, not vacant. Ueno is bueno. Dude, are we still in Ueno? This is your Niwa Code Star. You should know. This place is crazy, dude. Is there a public bathroom that's not gonna get me 6 new STDs? Just by stepping in? No jewelry, burner phone, and a small wad of cash. What is this, the Blues Brothers 3? Do I walk into the red couch and say, I'm on a mission from God? The donkey toilet might be our best bet, but I don't know where to take the bag. Cool place. Happy Thanksgiving, boss man. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. Happy Thanksgiving to you. We've had the gobble, 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 gobble on for a few hours here. You guys have been super genki and very, very pub for you, kawaii. I don't think they mean pub for me. I think they should add in very, very, very small print an R and then wallet. I think that's the play there. Pub for you, wallet. What?
That's funny.
Virgilis, thank you. Thank you for the 5 on the 5. Which one of these are you guys? Are you the happy, the angry, the tired, or the happy again? Maybe that's just the drinking circle of life. I guess that makes sense. Pub Sophia, Pachi Pachi, no border bar. Huh. Malt and deep soul liver. Wow. Speak to me, daddy. Malt and deep soul liver. I wonder if they meant liver, like it's very lively, or if they were just going with, that just sounds like something I'd come up with. Like, name the 3 things that your life represents. Malt, deep soul liver. That's incredible. Or the 3 things I'm worried about? That was a short street. This way. Sheesh. You know what else I want to do someday? I want to have a place where I'm like, I guess I already have like 9 or 10 of them, but when I'm older, like in my 60s, I do look forward to, see my hand, please don't kill me. I look forward to leaving a bar at like 11:15 at night, and I started kind of earlier, like 5, and all of the staff goes outside to say, goodbye, Pete, it was good to see you tonight, and I say, no, thanks, and they tell Yuki, be careful, and they're like, how's little P3 in college, and I go, hey, he's good. That'll be cool. I can't wait for that. I hope to just make it to that age. And they tuck me into the taxi, and my wife is pulling on my arm. And she says, oh, you did too much. I didn't do too much. It's fine. We'll take out a 4th mortgage. You want to be Norm from Cheers? No, not every night. I meant like every other night. Like once every 4 months. you know? That'd be cool. All right, well, if we left the excitement district, holy, whoa, that was quite the adventure, boys. That was crazy style. Let's see where I can walk to next, or if I'm donezo. Let me see if my lovely wife said anything. Oh, okay. Peter, you have to convince Rob to have a kid too, so yours and Rob's can go together to school. Oh, I see what you're saying. You think in Japan the dads have to go to school with their children. So you're saying that basically Rob and I can enroll in kindergarten and first grade together so that we can finally learn Japanese. That's not a bad idea. Had you told me that, I don't know, like 4 + 9, 13 months ago, we could have worked something out. Unfortunately, I don't think that we sent the message. So it's gonna just be me in Premiere 3 learning Yama, Kawa, you know, that's it. We of course, Rob and I would have looked very charming in our land sails, or whatever they're called, randoseru, on our little yellow boshis, but I'll be sure to teach him all the cool stuff that I learn. How come you have not learned Japanese after living there for 50 hours? 50 hours is not enough time to learn proficiency. It's actually
so
barely any
you can
time.
do the Japanese version of Billy Madison.
Exactly. Again, 50 hours is what you put into Arc Raiders the last 3 days. So lay off me. All right? Yeah, that's what you've done with your 72. If you meant 50 years, first of all, asshole, it's been almost 15. So all of your statement is just unraveling at the seams. It's all wrong. The other dirty little secret is Japan as a language is very, very difficult to learn. Very, very difficult. And you can get to a certain point. I would say there's like 4 levels, right? Like there's 0, where you know sumimasens and arigatos, and you nod your head when someone's directing to you, feel like I should nod my head. That's not me, surprisingly. Level 2 is, or level, I guess it's level 0. So level 1 is like, you can communicate a lot of your daily needs, right? You have some level of proficiency. You can understand a lot more what's being said to you. You know grammar points. You know 100 kanji. You can sound natural on your practiced phrases, etc. This is me. Like I have a degree of comprehension. Then there's like, let's say level 2, which is you know a lot of grammar. You've studied for a long time, but you don't really get to use it as often as you wish. So it's kind of, you can't have in-depth conversations, but you certainly know more about the language. That's like, you know, Chris and Connor and Rob and all these people who they're very well versed with communicating. At least that's what I think of them. They can talk about stuff. They can explain where they're from in detail and make some jokes. Then level 3 is like you're fluent, but you're not naturally fluent. And so you can get by. People are like, wow, this guy definitely knows Japanese. You can go to the doctors. You can probably raise your kids. You could do all things in Japanese. This is like Alex the Bold, right? And then there's level 4, which is like Dogen, which you're completely fluent. You understand the nuance. You understand very specific and rare. Where in the fuck does this light turn green? Oh, I have to push a button. My bad. Then here's the thing though. The jump between 1 and 2, which is my level to Connor and Chris's, is really not necessary for daily life. So there's no incentive in a lot of ways to learn that next level. The incentive from going from Connor to like Alex or whatever, because they're both very good at Japanese, but to make that big jump where most of your interactions are in Japanese is just it's so much work for so little use. And then to go from Alex to Dogen is like a passion. Like you really love the language. So I wish I was Dogen's level or Alex's level. I would say Connor's better at Japanese than I am. It depends. It depends like this, right? If Connor has been in Japan a lot and done traveling in Japan lately, he's definitely better. If Connor has been traveling a lot, he forgets it all. He fumbles. But he's definitely a better speaker than I am. So the thing though that I found is that what stops people, or what's the hardest part about learning Japanese, other than it's already difficult grammar and vocabulary and kanji system, is that there is so little chance to use what you learn organically without going to school for it. That's just the truth. And like, unless you are forced to communicate, as in a significant other or a workplace situation or something where it's like you're going to be using this daily, it is very challenging to improve rapidly. Or you really you're a hobbyist and you love anime, or you're surrounded by it all the time. But like in a given month, I do not ever need to use Japanese more than like 3 times. It's crazy. Like I can have conversations with people casually. I can go to my local restaurants or izakayas and talk about scuttlebutt. I might need a little bit of English to help me like convey some of the finer points, but I can get by. But there's just so little chance to actually bust out, or I guess not chance. It's just I don't have. That's chance. It's opportunity or reason. So there you go. That's my little diatribe on learning language. Okay, there's level 5, which is the best. That's my favorite Japanese, is actually Haigai. Haigai is so fluent that he can do what I genuinely dream of doing, which is crack funny jokes seamlessly in Japanese. We were talking about Japanese proficiency levels. How I'm somewhere near the N7 and you're at the Yujido of Japanese. He's the ultimate badass Giga Chad. You're raising the bar way too high for me. Well, consider it a very nice complimento. There's public bathrooms at the park, by the way. Is there a park nearby? I feel like I've passed this street once. At this intersection, do I go Masugu, Migi, Hidari? I need to know a direction. Did you know if you just search Toire in Google Maps, it shows you all the public bathrooms? What? Excuse me? How do you spell Toire? All right, let's put it to the test. Toire. What the hell? I'm 3 minutes away from a public bathroom? You're kidding me? All right, boys, let's go take a look at this. Let's test this theory. Dude, see, I told you there's level 5 proficiency in action. It says it's a 3-minute walk, but we got to go back through this is like where the game map starts for the next Like a Dragon game. We got to go back in. We got to go find a save point. Oh, no, we don't. It's telling me the wrong way. We're going back the way we just came. We're saving outside. I guess I passed one while I was telling you literally no cool stuff about toilets and language. I think this has been, do you need 50 cents to access it? Bitch, this ain't France. You might, I don't know. But I remember going to France and it was like, hey, just put money in here and hopefully no one opens the door. But it costs 50 yen to open the John. You're like, what? 15 years living in Japan, by the way. Brother, look. I lived for 26 years in America. I didn't know everything about it. What's kind of sad is that I was kind of known. I prided myself. Any of the places that I regularly frequent, I know all of the public bathrooms. Or the best, cleanest bathrooms to go to. So I know, like, okay, if I'm in Shibuya, I've got 12 spots at any given time that I know I can use the restroom, and it's gonna be top quality. That was just stuff you used to have. Yeah, it's a brag, because that used to be good, vital information. I didn't know I could write Toire, and it just says, go take a pee over here. Butterfly effect. I'm not stealing this bicycle. There we go. That wasn't the butterfly effect. I was picking it up off the ground. But I think, like, if somebody asked me, hey, bud, no one's ever called me bod. I don't know why I said that. I meant to say, hey, bud, do you know where, like, especially if there's like my wife or something, she's like, do you know where the nearest bathroom is? I'll be like, yeah, I got you. Cleanest bathroom is gonna be in the A-Tray building, B1, right near the Shinjuku Sanchome exit in Shinjuku. Let's go. Or whatever. Rob CD would be fuming if I moved or touched his bike. It was on the ground. What was I supposed to do? I mean, like, he would have said, first of all, Rob would never leave his bike on the ground. Second of all, he'd say, thank you, thank you. Okay. Okay, there's the police. There's the toilet. Holy crap. A police station right near the public. Well, holy shit, it worked. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm going to, maybe I can leave my bag in the Coban? Says we are currently unavailable. Well, actually, yep, okay, nope. All right, let's see. How do I do this without getting my shit stolen? First, let's take off the microphone. Let's not alert others with the microphone sounds. I'll put it back here.
Knowing the best available
Okay, that
bathrooms
told
in
everybody.
a metropolitan area is valuable information.
Okay.
Speaking as a New Yorker,
See, thank you. First of all, thank you for alerting the planet where we were. Second of all, you're right. See? All right, we're gonna leave you guys in this brush. Whatever you do, don't get stolen, okay? Okay, guys, don't be idiots. Don't be idiots. I'll be right back. Okay, definitely not the cleanest toilet, but it was the freest toilet. And I put you guys in a clean little case too. That was definitely disgusto. In fact, I got kind of lucky because in the primary... Oh, sorry. Actually, that's where I left the... Are you guys okay? I think something happened to you guys. You guys all right? That's where I left the mic. Smart.
Pete left a note behind. Here I sit, broken-hearted.
I wish I pooped, but I only farted, or whatever it is. I know that stupid meme. Okay. Prove to you that I'm Pete. Top 5 RPGs on the Super Nintendo. Go in no particular order. Chrono Trigger, Breath of Fire 2, Final Fantasy 6, Super Mario RPG, Lufia 2, Rise of the Sinastrals. Worst game system ever created, N64, followed by Wii U. And oops, don't forget, just kidding, switch those two around. Breath of the Boring is not GOTY. And neither is Expedition 33, bozos. It's Dispatch and Blueprints. That is me. Show us. Breath of Fire is actually low-key an amazing RPG.
Gobble, 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 gobble.
Breath of Fire 2 was insanely ahead of its time. And every time I go back and play it, I'm still like, God damn, this game is really good. So is 3 and 4, frankly, and 1. But 2, 3, and 4 were just, wow, banger after banger. So I was kidding about the Game of the Year stuff. I don't know. I will say that Dispatch, though, was crazy good. It was excellent. Did you celebrate Thanksgiving? Yes, twice actually. I got a Thanksgiving plate in my bag that I am kind of like, as soon as I get home from this walk and talk, I'm gonna have okay. I wonder if they were, whoa, vomit on the floor. Oh, also in the other bathroom that was not as clean as mine, there was just someone puked in the sink. So I was like, I'll use the handicap bathroom right now. Okay, so I've just been dodging vomit all night. Is this Ueno every Saturday? Oh, my back, my back. I feel like there's a bar I went to on this street, but it's not this one. But the Warrior Celt is kind of nearby, I feel like. I am at Ueno. You went Kowloon? What is Kowloon? Or Kowloon? Everybody said that that's like the place to be. Am I near it? Did I miss it? I just came here for, I was on the east side and we started near the Sumida River. We walked and talked. Okay. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Have a good night, brother. That's butterfly effect. Well, wait, I'm not going anywhere to like eat or drink tonight. I'm just chilling with the walk. Is Kowloon a place? Because I don't want to be tempted by the evil vices of liquor and food. I would love to go to a bar, but I'm not partaking this evening. I'm just chilling like a villain. I know I would love it 100%. We should plan another stream where we come here
Gobble, 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 gobble.
and do that. A year already, don't know where that went, but I enjoyed every day of it. Stop. Okay, I'm not looking anymore. I'm not looking anymore. That'll be a fun bonus stream where we have Ueno Revenge. Oh, that looks cool. I feel like I'm walking to, look, I want to go and drink, but it's like, it's just not sensible today. I'll tell you what, if I randomly walk into Kowloon, I'll check it out. It was the allure of the single solitary person with the purple light. It drew me. I'm even wearing my Dracky Dragon Quest sweater today.
That's
Whoa,
funny.
Austin, absolute fucking legend, man. Thank you. See, DMCA, my stream. Wow. I don't think I could work there. That would be, I was here, you're right. This is where the guy asked me if I liked boobs. And I said, okay. So much has changed. I think it was this street to my right. How about karaoke without drinking? Let me tell you, I don't think I've ever heard of a worse idea in my entire life. I think the only reason you could get me to have karaoke is if I'm drunk. Yo, I'm the man who greeted you. Nice to see you in person. Thank you very much, Ribanovske. First time message. Don't know if I can support that. You gotta get in the action more. Your first message can't be IRL. You gotta become a regular now. All right. I think I'm, This looks pretty. I was about to say I'm done, but now I want to go see these pretty trees. My goal was to make it till 2. I think I did a pretty good job. I know, first chat being like, what's up, dude? Damn it, my vape ran out of battery. There's no way you thought that's what I wanted to read. That sounds like a tweet that should be left in drafts. There's no way that was intended for me. So wait, where's the... Damn it, I feel like this is a cool park to have a beer in. Now we gotta find a convenience store to end the stream. Then we go walk right back to this spot. I always did find it interesting that people sometimes jump into the stream. I understand the parts where they're like, hey, your face is fat and you're dumb. And I'm like, okay, that's fair. You're looking at me. But the ones that always get me, they're like, that'll be like, oh, tell me to stop drinking right now or I'll have another. If you're coming into my channel to stop yourself from something, that should be the warning that it's water time. Beer in the park, I think, is undeniably one of Japan's finest hobbies. That's a cool building. I've seen more people sitting on steps tonight and slapping. Oh my God. I've been married to my wife so long that I know, first of all, if on camera she saw me sitting on the floor and slapping it with my bare hand, she'd chop it off.
I haven't even had anything to drink, but we still need to see those ankles.
Go check out my ankles on the Discord then. I posted a picture that showed my feet for free. My wife would absolutely be furious. Oh, we're near Ueno Park, which I feel like we walked through before. Didn't they take, there's no way. The one time in my life, I need a Combini. I'll even settle for Family Mart. Honestly, just give me anything. A mini mart or whatever it's called, mini stop, a daily Yamazaki. I'm not even asking for the good stuff. I feel like we're going in circles. That's okay. Honk if you're fat. I think walking in circles in a walk and talk is pretty much like that's like what they're supposed to be. I talk in circles, I walk in circles.
Petter, are we going in circles because one leg is longer than the other?
No comment. My only regret tonight is that I didn't get the kebab. Here was another thing that came up tonight during dinner that I wouldn't, there's a Lawson, that I would like to get your guys' opinion on. So essentially what happened was somebody from America visited and they brought a bag of Starburst. And the Starburst bag that they brought was all the red and pink and light reds and dark pink versions. It's a whole bag of those. Now, I think there's no debate, unless you're like an actual sociopath, that obviously those are the best flavors. But one member of the party was saying, no, you gotta have the lemons and the oranges and the limes so that you can better appreciate the reds. You can't just have a bag of reds. It shouldn't be done, it won't be done, and this is the problem. It's not about liking. I think everybody likes the different flavors. But like just having a bag of lemon Starburst is madness. Oh, another phone we almost saved. See what I thought that guy, he almost lost it forever. Okay. One for the road. Ouch. Let's get a little highball for the team. Whoa, it's talking to me. We're gonna go with my favorite, the Takara Highball Lemon, the dappled can. This is my goat. Maybe it's just free now. I mean, the door's right there. I could just... I'm not gonna do it on camera or ever off camera. How you doing? But I'm just saying. Yes, suika de.
Thank you.
どうも、失礼します。All right. I've told this before, but I accidentally stole $1,000 worth of food at college. I didn't mean to, though.
At Peter, please rank. Gushers, fruit by the foot, fruit roll up.
I'm gonna go fruit roll up number 1, Gushers number 2, fruit by the foot 3. So, and I think it's pretty easy why. Fruit roll up's an OG. It's delicious. It gives you just enough where you could eat the whole pack in a row because it's so delicious that you're like, I gotta have them all. Fruit by the foot is too gimmicky. It's kind of like, oh look, we're fruit roll-ups, but we have less flavor, but we give you more length. Gushers are arguably the best individual flavor and like experience, but it's like every time I have a steak, I don't want it to be Wagyu. It needs to be the everyday steaks. That's how I feel. And I feel like the fruit by the foot, it's good, no doubt about it. And I eat the whole thing at once. There's no, don't even fuck with it. But the fruit roll-ups are a thicker texture, which I find more enjoyable. So, I stole thousands of dollars of food from college because when I went to school, I genuinely thought that because I was paying tuition, the food court was free. And I would go, and our food court would have like Burger King, sushi, pizza, Taco Bell, and I would go in there and load up my tray with just expensive Whoppers, and then I would walk out with it every time. And I thought all the people paying were like kids who were coming around for, you know, like visitation, do I want to go here, or teachers. So, free bathroom. So for months, like at least almost a year, they were like, I remember this guy was like, dude, why do you always get so much food? And as I'm eating like a Whopper, double Whopper, and I'm like, we're free. He's like, what did you say? I'm like, it's free. He's like, are you an idiot? Are you not paying for that? Or do you have like your dad's credit? I was like, my dad's dead. Okay, I was like, what do you mean? And he was like, you can't do that. And I was like, why not? I'm a student here. What are you talking about? And he was like, you've just been stealing food, you idiot. How? I don't know. All right. Let us park the bench. Let's go right here. Apparently you can. It's my whole point. Oh, it's the same as me, brother. Oh, fuck, my back hurts. Ow, god damn it. Okay. Guys, tell me how my ass tastes. That's a line from, what does this say? It says, oh, almost dropped the camera. I couldn't read it in time. It said something output 4K, Better Call Jerry. I don't think you can. Okay. Now let me make sure that this, okay. As long as there's no thieves. All right, wait, can you see me okay? Am I visible? All right, beautiful. Chris and I honestly, the other view is better. Like, I can see the most crazy nice buildings in like park. I know I'm a bit far, but like, I can't put it in the middle of the walking road. Why not put the cam on the other bench? Okay. Thank you for the sub, Koenig. All right, let me go back. We haven't drank the beer yet. A lot of fucking David Finchers in here. Sorry, didn't know that we were filming the final cut of Kill Bill. But whatevs. Actually, it wasn't framed perfect. Oh. You're ruining my Japan. Ah. Is this better? Now it's like we're drinking a beer with you. Hey, buddy, let me tell you something. God damn it, when it's 2 a.m., sometimes you just gotta crack a cold one, right? I'm not gonna say it's marriage, but I'll say it's marriage. Okay. Undercover cop energy is off the charts. This is just awkward, but thanks for there's no one here. What the fuck is... Okay, let's try a third angle. I feel like I'm the one who's already drank 75 beers. We'll go right here. Put this like that. Bunch of whiner babies. We go like this. And on this one, you see the back. And I say, well, Skeeter was drafted and killed in Vietnam. And things just haven't. Like, what do you want me to do now? Now we're behind Pete like a creep. Okay, great. We fell. Oh, fucking damn it. You guys fell. You fell over like you're drunks. Can you keep it together? Keep it together. All right. Okay. You ever had this feeling that, like, there's just someone behind you at all times? Am I crazy? I just feel like I have a second shadow. Tell you what, it's weird, man. They don't feel very threatening, but must have been the wind. Okay. So which of these did you guys look, which one did you like the most? The one that was facing me from far away, the side shot, or the back shot? Which one do we like, or do we find a different chair? The first one? Oh wait, I'm not near the, yep. Okay, sorry, I don't know your guys's shit. I'm never gonna finish this drink. I never even opened it. Well, kampai. Can you guys see these buildings though? Like this one over here on the left, it's got to be 30 floors. There's random lights just on. No. Yes. We see your big head. All right, I'll try one more spot. Oh, fucking hell. You are my dancing queen. That's the stupid song that was playing. Okay, let me see here. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Let's try this again. All right. I think we finally got there. I think this is the good one. Okay. You guys are just like my little puppy. Stay. Pete, how have you been since you had the respiratory issues? Well, now I'm talking to myself like a goddamn maniac in the park. What do you think? Was it respiratory issues or do I have a mental illness? Because to the world, I look like an insane person. But I can also pretend, Mom, no, I'm coming home next Christmas. Things have been busy at work, but I'm coming home. I miss you too. I do. Of course, tell my nieces I miss them as well. I've just been busy. I've got this whole work thing. I'm at 2 a.m. You know, I'm staying up late to talk to you. Hope your Thanksgiving was great. There we go. This was a good walk. Oh, I should stop the end workout. 13 kilometers. My effort was moderate. I kind of take offense to that. I think my effort was high. 3.5 hours of walking and talking, buddies. some lo-fi and have Pete taking a sip of his drink on repeat. Okay, let me see what I can do. Nice kicks, Pete. Thanks to New Balance Unks. Give me a second. Oh, my back. Oh, my back. Fucking shit. There's another person at the park. Oh, man, there's a jogger. You're so healthy. Second phone. Saw my son for a minute. Let me see here. Let me go to Bluetooth. I want to use this. Can we do walks every night, Unc? Every single night that we reach 100 subs, we will continue to walk. And I will be done tonight. Okay, now give me a second. That is JBL noises. Hold on now, let me go all the way over here. Okay, that's very kind of you, brother. Okay, that was not actually a promise. I was being facetious, but I really do appreciate that. That's very, very, very awesome. Thank you. Thank you, as Yuki would say. Hold on, I got something for you guys right here. Give me a second. There we go. Now we've got Pete. What your favorite word to say? Fukochu no saiwai. Even in a disaster, there's a silver lining. For good times. Make it Suntory times. This is not Suntory. Okay. It's not a cringe movie, it's a great movie. Okay. I think that we had a great day today, though. We saw so. This might have been, unquestionably, the most crazy walk and talk we've had. Here you go, guys. Here's some lo-fi Premiere 2 with Crush. We saw so much degeneracy in like 3 square city blocks. We learned about searching for toilets. We completed a quest and gained a level by returning a man's phone, and I almost doxed myself and my phone number. That was a lot. This is Lo-Fi Premiere 2, yes. It's a great track. Some would call me the angel of Ueno. I said I liked boobs to a random guy. Okay, wait. I didn't say that. I agreed that they were cool to a guy I met on the street. I didn't just say it. I didn't just go up to a random person and just say, I like boobs. Which is weird because that's essentially what he did. He said, he asked me. This is perfect Tokyo weather. I'm not even going to give it a ranking out of 10 because that scale is inadequate to perfectly cover how peak the vibes are when the weather hits like this in this city. Nothing better than just a 7% Suntory highball after a 3-hour walk, chilling in the slightly cold. Do you believe ghosts exist? I hope so, because when I pass, I'm gonna haunt the fuck out of Sea Dog. I'll be in every video where he misses like his own archery shot and be like, you suck, bro. If I had a non-ethereal form, I would have crushed that. I'd be watching over his unk playthroughs of games and be like, I don't want to be human. It would kill me again. That's what I would do. That's what I plan to do. I can fuck up his golf swings. You think he's gonna need my ghost help for that? Please. Every day he would wake up to a thank you for the new shoes. Yeah, maybe. But let's give me at least, I want like, look, I'm 42 now. Give me 25 more. 77, I'm good. I'd like to live longer, certainly. But I got 25 more years of business I gotta take care of first. I need 25 more years of business. It's not even that much to ask for. $25 more years. 50 would be awesome. I would love that. 92, I would love that. You're right, that's 35. Give me 67 more years. You know, like 6 or 67. Not 6 or 7, 67. It's kind of crazy. It doesn't even feel that late. It's 2:15 in the morning. I'm not gonna even get home till 3:15, 3:30, 3:45, and then it's got to be full on clean to make sure I'm good. I got some news. They said I couldn't go look at the house tomorrow, unfortunately, which I was really looking forward to. But that means I can probably sneak in some Outer Worlds 2 or something like that. Let's see what the random... Oh, wait, no, I don't want random. I want this. I don't know if it saved it. I also think I know it's louder than other songs. I feel like our social link went up today, guys. It's okay, Pete. You'll find the perfect home soon. I hope so. That would be brilliant. This feels like a spot that I would be like, I'm sitting here and the text bubble pops up and it's like, Yukari didn't come today. I guess that means she had homework. That's okay. I'll see her tomorrow. You know, it's like that's what this feels like. What arcana are we? I would be the fool, right? You are big fool. I think you guys would be like, what would be your guys' arcana? There's a perfect home on the ground somewhere for you to switch to strong zeros. Mate, what are strong zeros percentage? 9? This is 7. I'm the fool for sure. Would make a great desktop background. I'm glad that the vibe. So Chris always hates my little artsy shots. He's always like, put it close. They don't want to see the fucking background. They want to see the stars of the show. And I get that. He likes to keep it nice and tight and focused. I like to have these kind of like tableaus where you get to see what I'm seeing, which is what I think is cool. Yeah, the moon might be good for you guys, but everyone would just meme and say, the moon haunts you. Yeah, these walk and talks have really hit their stride, not pun intended, but like, it'll be fun to see if we can keep thinking of things to talk about. Because we just ripped, and I think around 4 hours is the ideal amount of time I can reasonably walk and do stuff. Oh, no, Yuki's gonna get mad at me. Luckily it didn't land on the screen side. I was gonna check my fitness. Sorry. Still in Japanese from typing toilet. Fitness. All right, here was the walk today, guys. We walked for 9,000 steps after midnight. And for the rest of the day, we walked 14,000 steps. So today was a tidy 25K while I was out and about. Not bad. So not a bad walk. I did walk a little bit earlier today, so we'll consider that a dub.
To my surprise, I stumbled across a secret, sexy club.
Thank you. Thanks for another awesome walk and talk. Always a great time hanging out with you and chatting. I appreciate that. I appreciate that very much. It was a mega dub. I really enjoyed tonight. I'm very glad that I had the gumption to get up and be like, let's do a walk and talk. It's 10:30 at night. 10:30 at night, and I just was like, full send. Let's rip it. Yeah, that was good. Look at all those people. I don't know if that's a hotel, I'm assuming. I don't know, it could be an office building, but the lighting is all kind of wonky. It also just could be an apartment complex. If it's an apartment complex, I can't believe there's that many gamers still rocking and rolling at 2:20 in the evening. It does look like a hotel to me, but the lighting is kind of unique. But it does look, because it looks different on every floor. And there's like an office building on like the 6th floor there on the left. So, I don't know. Mansion for sure? You think so? Yeah, I mean, like what an expensive mansion that would be. It has the red lights at the top, which makes me think there's like a helipad, although I don't think that's what those are for, clearly. Imagine having that little, like, on the right side with the corner where you can look out on like 2 windows. I'm hoping I can just find a home in the ground. There is one window that's like 17 floors up, and it's clearly like he's playing Escape from Tarkov. It's like blue light, it's like a PC light. It's right by, it's the only one in the entire list that's like blue light. He's gaming, and he's like, fuck, Sunday's tomorrow, I'm good. I don't know if the camera can pick that up, but what song is this? This is a banger. You guys can see the blue guy? That's my favorite. That's me. Dude, this camera is insane. How does it capture such sick shots? I don't think the action cam could get these low lights correctly. I'm not gonna zoom in to a guy's apartment and be like, oh, nope, sorry, nope, he's playing 5 Hearts Under One Roof too. Whoa, he's going the grand route. No. That's not what I was pointing out. I was just commenting on the variety of colors. Oh man, what a treat today was. That was super fun, guys. Oh, I am sufficiently... Okay, never mind. Altered Beast just showed up. I'm ready to go. Here, I'll tell you what. I got one little secret track that you guys are gonna love. Assuming I can find it. Tanoshikatta ne. That was fun. That was a dub stream. All right, who's online? Who's awake? That's the test. That was an absolutely banging stream. Let's go say hi to Michi. Michi's great. I have to go into my hands are cold. Oh, I'm gonna misspell her name. I know I will. Somebody type Michi Mochi verse. I can't spell this. Michi. I need you guys to help me spell it. Michi Mochi V. Why do I always say Mochi V verse? Michi Mochi V. All right. No user matching that. I'm just going to try to copy this one. Can a mod do it? Wait. Did we do it? Are we good? Did we do it? Are we going? Ooh. All right, everybody. Arigatou gozaimasu. Sugoi ne. Today was amazing. Thank you all so much for being so patient. It was a late start, but man, do I really think that we cooked up something special tonight. I got to check out a whole new area, and even though we walked in circles a bit, This was one of the more fun and interesting walk and talks. And we saved a guy's phone. And we admitted to liking boobs. So, had a little bit of everything, right? Thank you guys so much. I appreciate today was also like extremely generous. Jenny with a huge raid. And then everybody was just like insanely kind, throwing out gifted subs and resubscribing. I really appreciate it. Now I know, Roderick, I'm sorry, I said I'll check the stats when I get home. I said if it's 100, I'll do a walk and talk tomorrow. Look, I'm only human. I gotta be a father, and first, I say that it's like 2:30 and I'm just having Suntory 7%ers in a park hundreds of miles from home. Anyway, thank you to the mod team for pulling through. Thank you to all of you